Right, coming up on this evening show, loads and loads of treats for you. That is correct, Ryan writers. You don't know because you don't have your sheets. I forgot them, I'm sorry. I can't tell you what's coming up in this hour though. Luxury for less coming up for you. 2 hours of under 30 for you coming up towards the end of the show as well. This Indicolite Tourmaline. Oh my God. Now these are last of stock, just so you know. They're last of stock. We did have this on the mid-show a couple of days ago. It is going to be a considered purchase. It's the first strand of Indicolite Tourmaline we've ever had here at Jewellery Maker. Yes. Yeah, we've had, like, obviously the Indicolite used in a multicolored tourmaline strand, but it's the first time we've ever had Indicolite Tourmaline in its entirety, if you like. This is coming up very, very soon for you. I also have this amazing strand. Do you know what? I keep looking at this thinking I've got the wrong strand. Because if you asked me what this was, I would say it's multicolored Spinel. And I think most people would as well.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, those colours are very reminiscent of what you'd get in your Mahenge Spinel. You know, all those kind of hues that you've got, those oranges, the gorgeous purples, the blues in there. I would never, ever guess in a million years that was multicoloured sapphire.
Wow.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it? That's coming up for you a little bit later. Oh no, I have got the wrong strand. That probably is Spinel. If you ask me what this strand is, I would probably say that this was multicoloured sapphire. Well, at least, you know what? At least it just shows that, you know, I know that that's probably multicoloured. You know, if you asked me that, I'd probably say that was multicoloured Spinel because it is. That's your multicoloured sapphire that's coming over you. A little bit. I'm really looking forward to the next 4 hours.
I can't wait. It's just be so much fun.
Our director, Ryan, just going to miss working with you, Hannah. Thanks. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. Right, where should we start then? Oh. These ones. These are all double drilled. Look at these. Tiger's Eye, Labradorite. I've got lapis. I've got rose quartz in here as well. Check out the quality of these. These are amazing. You could use these in with all your fabrics, couldn't you? Your seed beads, in your shibori as well if you wanted to. You could use them with leather nappers if you wanted to. Just pop them onto cushions. Pop them onto your winter cardi.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, no.
Scraping the barrel there, Hannah.
Jumper season's upon us now.
Yeah, look at that. Absolutely incredible. You have, do you know what, I was just about to say you got a big carat weight. It doesn't tell you the carat weight on your graphicals. Right, let's add this up for you. 60, 80, yeah, you'll have to share them because there's so many on my list, I can't work it out. We'll be right with you in a couple of seconds. This is going really well. 223 carats in total you've got here. Rose quartz, your lapis, your labradorite, and I've got Tiger's Eye in there as well. They're really, really sizable. They're gorgeous. Having them double drilled like that means that you can use them in so many different ways. So if you just wanted to take your cords perhaps and do a simple lark's head knot through those and have a gents bracelet, ladies bracelet, that would work really, really well with those. You could also use them in with your seed bead designs. You could use them in with your wire work designs as well, couldn't you? Yeah,
I've actually used the black Spinel versions of those before. I actually had one set into a cuff, and then I had one that I did a woven bail for, and then a tassel as well. So basically I used one of the drill holes to create the bail, and then the lower drill hole just to attach some jump rings and chains and just do like a tassel effect. So I actually used it in a slightly different way.
Wow. See that one there, look at that, that's absolutely huge. £34.80, not your price tag. Now it's really easy to get involved here at Jewellery Maker. All you've got to do is dial the number at the bottom of your screen. It's 0800 644 655. Come through on the phone lines, press your button number 1, get through to the call centre and confirm. £24.95 for you this evening. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 individual gemstones there, 16 of them ranging in sizes, and you are guaranteed to get that number as well. So you're going to get one of your Tiger's Eye, 5 pieces of the 15 by 12 Labradorites. You've got 5 pieces of the lapis, and you've got 5 pieces of your rose quartz in there as well. Works out to approximately £1.56 per gemstone. Have you got a favourite one here, Laura?
This Labradorite here is just alive.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's just beautiful. Yeah, it's just literally even just there. You can see all of that colour play. I mean, that's just amazing.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Really, really stunning. I love that tiger's eye. That is a chunky monkey. Already been looking at tiger's eye if you've been following Fashion Week this season. Tiger's eye, it's there again. It's always there. It's one of those gemstones that is always on the catwalk. Right. Amethyst. Wow. Classic, isn't it? You've got to have this on your craft stall if you are selling. It is all very well having the posh section, if you like, you know, your multicoloured Spinel and your multicoloured sapphires as well, and your Indicolite and gemstones like that. But it's nice to have those gemstones that people are familiar with, you know. We look at amethyst, we instantly know what gemstone that it is, and it's one of those that most of us have in our stash already. It's one of the most popular gemstones for all of our new customers here at Jewellery Maker, and one of the most popular for all of our existing customers as well. You can't go wrong. It's a safe gemstone, I think, amethyst, isn't it?
Most definitely. It's one that, whether you make jewellery or not, people know about.
Yeah.
So non-jewellery makers will know about it. And like you say, that safe element is that they know, they recognise that name. So they go, oh, I know amethyst. You know, and they recognise the colour. So it gives them that security, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. It's beautiful hue. You've got a really deep hue there. £12.95. QMKZ 65 is your code. Now these are 8mm rounds. That's my kind of go-to for a stretchy, your everyday stretchy piece of jewellery.
Oh, definitely. And they'll have a nice drill hole on them as well, which means that you can use them for rings, you can use them for earrings. They'd make beautiful earrings. And I love the faceting on them. I love that sort of subtle sparkle.
It's nice, isn't it? You could wear those like casually, all kind of dress them up as well if you wanted to, couldn't you? £12.95. It's Sunday. It's one of those days, isn't it? Some people have like the Sunday blues because it's Monday tomorrow. It's the start of the working week, you know. Not for us.
It's not for me. Oh, I've got tomorrow off as well.
sorry. But yeah, you know, sometimes it's just a bit. Oh. So our Sheridan, just going to cheer you up. She's going to take that price tag down for you. 1 minute to win it. QMKZ 65 is your code. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Approximately 48 gemstones. We shouldn't be under £10. But just because it's Sunday and it's nearly Christmas. 800 644 655. I love the fact Laura won't let me talk about Christmas, but she wants to talk about a barbecue that's happening in June next year.
No. There's a reason for that, because it's an important birthday. And we're planning ahead.
She's 21.
I am. And maybe a couple extra years. But
21 with some years of experience. £9.95 QMKZ 65 is your code. Make sure you're dialing, make sure you're confirming. Press that #1 button as soon as you can. Get through to the call centre and confirm. 0800 644 655. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful.
Oh, there you go, lovely with the amethyst.
Well, not really, no. I did, yeah. Right. As soon as the graphics come in, you need to dial, because this price is going down to a ridiculous price tag. Now, when I say ridiculous, what I mean is, I better just check I've got the right strand, because yeah, I have. You know, your P&P is $3.95. You're going to be paying less than your postage for this strand. I know. Genuine champagne shell pearl rounds, 4mm. They are perfect. Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries, bridal. 1 minute, get dialing. £2.95. Look at them. That's ridiculous. Genuine gemstones. You've got the most beautiful strand here. Do you know what? 925 sterling silver clans. I would knot those as well. Even at 4mm, they would look divine.
Yeah, most definitely.
I would sell those for about £60.
You can't go wrong with that, can you? I mean, look at that. You could double that up. You could have it channel set. I just think it's an ideal size.
Channel set.
Yeah.
That would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? Really, really beautiful. 0800 644 655. I never thought I'd be holding, you know, a strand like this that is $2.95, saying stocking filler. You know, stocking filler. That's unbelievable, $2.95. Right, are you ready? Kimmy in Hampshire, Calexa in County Antrim, Margaret, Lisa, Judith, Gian, Paula, Beryl, Sandra, Tatiana, Janetta, Deirdre, Jill, Collect It in Stirlingshire, Sheila, you're there, Jamati's got 3, well done, Hayley in Gloucestershire, you've just checked out. If there is a little queue, which there may well be right now, it's just seconds. Free telephone number. Woo! Oh, Sheridan.
Wow, I can actually see them.
From space.
I can see them from here, they're glowing.
Can I just say, and this is, you know, our deal of the day that we had the other day was amazing. It was absolutely beautiful. It was large. I think it was $49.95 for one cabochon. How many do we have? Can I just say that, well, the smallest two I'm going to use for earrings, because obviously they're pretty much perfect match there. That marquise that you've got there, I can't guarantee that in your particular pack, but if I got this pack, I would be selling that marquise for 3 times the amount that I'm paying for the entire 20 carats that you've got here. Not really. Let me just take some of these out. Oh my gosh, would you look at the quality? Would you pay £14.95 just for this one cabochon? I would, in a heartbeat with that. Do you know, £14.95, you might think, well, you know, probably not, you know, not going to be the best quality. We haven't compromised on quality here whatsoever. Look at the quality of these. Oh my gosh, that one's off there. They are beautiful. I can't believe I've got a marquise in here as well. 20 carats, multi-shaped cabochons. So I can't guarantee exactly what you're going to get. You may get rectangular shaped ones, you may get rounds, you may get pairs. That is ridiculous. Absolutely incredible. Do you know what? I would take, I'm going to go with this one because it's got a real rainbow in it. I would take that to a silversmith. And I would get that bezel set into 925 sterling silver. And if I saw that in any silver boutique, I would be expecting to pay high double figures for something like that. Look at how much you have for £14.95. There's absolutely tons and tons of you coming in for these. Margaret in Lanarkshire, Tatiana, Candy, Joy, Margaret, Kimmy, Collector, Jill, you're there. Lisa says those shell pearls. Those shell pearls were such good value. You could use them as spacers. Exactly.
You know, you don't think of that, do you? And you've got so many on there.
Ridiculous, I tell you. 800. If this is the way the night started, who knows? Who knows? Oh, Ryan, that really confused me then. I don't like that. That was not live. That was before. Woo! They are incredible. Look how many. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 in there.
Amazing, amazing.
Sorry, Sheridan. Have a look at these. Oh, do you know? If you ask me what I thought these were, the multicoloured ones, it's fine. Doing well, aren't we, tonight? Doing great, I think. 25 carats, a multicoloured Spinel you have here. That is, do you know what, those purples, as I did say earlier on, very reminiscent of Mahenge Spinel. Just look at those purples. They are incredible. 25 carats you've got here. And do you know what, there's colours in there you may not even have realised that you get. Do you know what I mean? Like Spinel, we generally kind of think black Spinel, don't we?
Yeah, most definitely.
We might think red Spinel because we occasionally have the reds here at Jewellery Maker as well. well. But to have, you know, all of these different hues from your kind of merengue right through to kind of padparacha hues you've got in there as well. Blue, those blues, almost like lilac-y hues you've got there. It's quite autumnal, I think, this strand.
It's got a lovely sort of warm tone and feel to it, hasn't it? And like you say, I haven't seen Spinel in that shade range, really. I've seen it in pink, black and red. I haven't seen those tones, and they're absolutely stunning.
And you can see, can't you? You can see why it's called the Master of Disguise, can't you? You know, there's hues in there that are very reminiscent of Indicolite Tourmaline, which I have coming up for you a little bit later on as well. There's some in there that are very tealy, you know, some that have those lilac hues in there as well. In the Imperial State Crown, just above the Cullinan Diamond, sits the Black Prince's Ruby. It's called the Black Prince's Ruby because it was first thought to be a ruby. In actual fact, it's a red spinel. It has been mistaken for so many other gemstones over the years, and you can see exactly why right here, can't you? You've got amazing colour, you've got phenomenal clarity. Here at Jewellery Maker, we do bring you a lot of bead quality strands, but this isn't bead quality, that is gemstone quality every day of the week. That is the kind of quality that you would see set into your precious metals on your high street, in your boutiques. Look at how expensive does that look.
Wow.
It doesn't look like £24.95, does it? I.e. NV74 is your code, 25 carats in your Rondelles. They're 3x1 millimetres in size. How would you use these in your designs, Laura, do you think?
I think for me, I'd have to do sterling silver, channel setting, maybe add it if you did have any kind of, you know, maybe some round bead pearls, maybe if you had some nucleated pearls, add them in. I would put them into a very special design.
Yeah, I would too. They are incredible, aren't they? £24.95. Do you know what? This is why. I know it's hard sometimes. Sometimes you have to step away from the television to see to the kids, or maybe you're doing dinner, or maybe the kettle's boiled or whatever. But if you can just stay with us for the whole time, the entirety of the show, that would be great, because you never know what's going to happen. Like, you may have just gone off to pour that coffee, make that tea. You might miss the crash, i.e. NV74, not 24, not 29, £19.95 for you. We should not be that low. 0800 644 655. Weber's, check out as soon as you possibly can for that one. Do remember that if you don't check out your basket by 8 AM, those prices do go back up. And if you leave it in your basket, you're risking missing out as well. The call centre, if we start to get really low in quantity, the call centre can allocate yours to the telephone viewers if you haven't checked out, i.e. NV74 is your code. Lots of these in baskets right now, but it is all about confirmation. If you are brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker and you're thinking, I like this, that's the number on the bottom of your screen, 0800 644 655. All you've got to do is press your number one button and get through to the call centre. If you've got a phone in your hand, you'll be answered very, very soon. Green onyx. Oh, do you know? I had a seed bead hour yesterday in the clearance, and I was showing one of Sarah Elvin's designs, actually, that featured green onyx caps, just like this, that she'd seed beaded around. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. Can I use your board for a minute, Laura? Is that just to put a few on there, Ryan? Is that all right if we have a look on camera 4? And you can see that colour. It's my favourite. It's my absolute favourite. I love those greens. They are gorgeous. Now, you've got, in total, 495 carats of your green onyx there. That is a big carat weight, massive carat weight, across 7 individual gemstones. Now, you may get more gemstones, smaller sizes. You may get less gemstones at bigger sizes. So we're guaranteeing the carat weight on this one. Can't guarantee the shapes. See, here I've got a marquise, and that is very, very rare to get. Let me just show you the fabulous inner globe that you get. Green onyx. I was looking on Cartier's website very recently, and they have launched a new bracelet range. Malachite, green onyx, chrysoberyl, amazing. Oh, no, not triple figure, starting from £1,700. Yeah! £14.95. If it's good enough for Cartier, that's what I say. QG NV01. They are beautiful. All about the diaphanity in green onyx. It's all about that inner glow that you have. In natural daylight, they are unbelievable. If you wear green, Laura?
I don't know.
Yes, Ryan. You'll be seen. If you wear green, you will be seen. It's a fact.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I think the trouble with Laura is she thinks
surprise,
too much.
and there's always a catch with her.
No, I
always expect there to be. I'm going to say the wrong thing.
That's what I think you overthink it too much. Like you just think the answer's Christmas for everything. QG NV01 is your code. If you wear green, Christmas. 0800 644 655. Never been below at £10 before. We're going down on price for you today. 0800 644 655. How fab would these look with copper?
Oh, they'll be amazing with copper.
They'd look gorgeous.
They'd be great for your sort of your shibori designs, your wirework designs. But again, you know, they're lovely. The mix of sizes and shapes as well. It's and they're great.
It's the angle, I think, from me here. That is
it's really alive, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're also great if you're starting out as well. If you want to start working with cabochons as a practice, because they're quite a lovely. There's a mix of sizes and shapes. You know, you'll be able to use them. You've got a bigger working area, so you'll be able to sort of, if you're practicing and want to get get your sort of confidence up with your wirework, these would be ideal.
That'd be perfect. What a deal! £9.95. I said I got 7 of these. They're like £1 something each. Look at the carat weight individually. They're huge. Where else are you going to get that value? That is absolutely incredible. 0800 644 655. You can get that designer look, not for £1,700 for one necklace, but a couple of pounds for that necklace. You could get that designer look fraction of the cost. Amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, these are some of my favourite strands. I love, love, love them. Look at the blues and look at the greens. Now, with Labradorite, it is all about the angle in which the light hits the gemstone that enables you to see that incredible, incredible labradorescence. Oh, my gosh. There's no looking for that labradorescence. It literally hits you in the face.
It's just there. It's just jumping out at you.
Isn't it? They are
It's not hiding anywhere.
You've got so many gemstones on that strand. For me personally, at that size, 11 by 5 to 24 by 15 millimetres in size, each one would be a piece of jewellery all by itself. You know, I personally think with Labradorite, you don't have to do too much to it. It speaks for itself, doesn't it? I
mean, just literally having it as a one drop on a necklace, that's all you need to do. It's nice, it's simple, but it's going to be so, that stone is so striking, it's all you're going to need. And again, same with earrings. One of my favourite styles is just to wrap a briolet and just attach to an earring finding, and that would be my everyday pair of earrings as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'll just count them for you. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. 34 gemstones. We're not even at £1 each. How much would you at home sell that pendant for? How much would you sell that ring for? Because, do you know what, if I were using 925 solid sterling silver on my crystal, that would not be anything under £40. Sea Wine, RU57 is your code. Imagine, I'd bite your hand off for £40 for that ring.
Most definitely.
Gorgeous.
And they're great for setting as rings as well, because they're quite flat shaped, so they're not, but sometimes when you have the more rounded pear drops, they tend to not sit as nicely. That's going to sit lovely in a ring setting. And again, it's just, you're going to just be looking at it all the time, aren't you?
Wouldn't you? That is absolutely mesmerising. Now, Labradorite has won Gemstone of the Year 7 out of 8 years here at Jewellery Maker. So every New Year's Eve, we have an award ceremony, Gemstone of the Year, naturally, and there's only 1 year Labradorite has lost out to Tanzanite. It's definitely going to be nominated again this year. It's always a firm favourite. 8 pennies a carat. When do you ever hear that in the gemstone industry? like never. Collect it in Lincolnshire. Well done, Sandra, Elizabeth there. Maureen, congratulations to you. You've got yours. Beverly, you're there. Congratulations. Mark, you just need to press your number 1 button. That will put you straight through to the call centre. Miriam, you've just managed to get yours. Anne, you're there. Congratulations to you. Samantha, you've just managed to check out as well. Really, really busy evening tonight. You can get interactive, by the way, as well. 60777. Oh my gosh, look at that one in the middle. Can you look at all of those colours? Like, that's like orange, is it red, orange, green, blue, purple, pink? Like, I don't think there's a colour I can't see in that particular one there. And it will vary as well, you know, strand to strand. You may get a little bit more pink in one compared to the other. You may get more greens, predominantly blues. They will all differ slightly in their Labradorescence.
One on there looks like it's purple. When you were spinning it around.
Was it that one there? No.
It was towards the end. But when it was rotating around, it looked very, it had a lot of purple.
See, this is the thing. It's about seeing them in the light. It's about giving them that movement as well, isn't it? You know, letting the light bounce off of those gemstones, seeing them in different lighting conditions. And I have to be honest, in my whole entirety of working in the gem industry, I've always been told, always been taught to view gemstones in natural daylight. Yeah. And it was actually my mum that said to me, have you seen Labradorite in moonlight? Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you get a clear night, bright moon, have a look at Labradorite at night time. It is amazing. Oh my gosh, well done. Shall we? Star by. Do you know what? It's because I'm such a nightmare. I can't have caffeine. I don't like milky tea. I don't like weak tea. If I have coffee, I can only have half a sachet if it's caffeinated coffee. So poor Lucy just doesn't know what to do for the best. She's like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I've just asked for a little bit more coffee in my cup. Right. Now, it was last week. So last week, we were literally in the middle of something, and our producer Roz walked into the studio with this strand and said, do you want this? Indicolite tourmaline. And I thought, I've misheard her. She didn't say Indicolite tourmaline. She must have said multicolor tourmaline or something tourmaline, or that. She didn't say Indicolite tourmaline. But obviously it stopped me in my tracks just a little bit. So I was a little bit distracted. So I stopped what I was doing and I said, sorry Roz, what did you say? Do you want this Indicolite tourmaline? Do I want Indicolite tourmaline? That's like asking me if I want chocolate, or, you know, asking me if I'd like to go on a date with Jason Statham. Yes, absolutely. It's the first time in, I think, I don't know, 5 years here at Jewellery Maker that I have seen this gemstone. There are some gemstones that we don't have, you know? We just don't have. We don't expect to have them. We'd never expect to have Indicolite tourmaline. We'd never expect to have Paraiba tourmaline. We just don't get them here at Jewellery Maker. The majority of our gemstones that we have are bead quality. And the majority of our gemstones that we have, a lot of them are the very rare gemstones, but then there are some that are just off the scale, that you just think, well, we're never going to get those, are we? We're never going to get those. And really, you think, something like this, so when you think of Indicolite tourmaline and Paraiba tourmaline, they are two of the most expensive varieties of tourmaline on the planet. Like, collectors pay thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds for these gemstones. And so for us, you know, if I was told we were getting Indicolite tourmaline, I might think that we may have a tiny cabochon of like 30 points. You know, we've had 30-point cabochons, and that would be fine, that would be brilliant, but I would think that's all we could get. I would never in a million years think that we could get a carat weight like this. It is unbelievable. Now, if you are a collector, which many of you are, there are people that watch us here at Jewellery Maker and tune in and buy, not to buy to make jewellery, but just to collect. because there are not many places you can buy these kind of carat weights of these kind of rare, incredible gemstones. Now, if you walked in to a boutique jeweller's, let's say Bond Street, boutique jewellers, you know, so we're talking people that are in the industry, that are in the know, that probably know people that could get you those gemstones. If you walked in to any jewellers and said, I'm looking for 28 carats of Indicolite Tourmaline, I think they'd probably ask you if do you mean 2.8 carats? No, 28 carats. Do you mean 28 points? No, 28 carats. 28 carats is that 28 carats, 2,800 points. That's a lot of Indicolite Tourmaline. I'm sorry, I don't have any, but I can probably look into it for you. There's your first cost incurred straight away. I'm going to make a call for you. And then you're going to have that person that goes and sources it for you. There's your next cost incurred. You're like, this is going to cost you a fortune. Not here at Jewellery Maker. Now, this is something that is so rare and collectible. This is from the main source, Brazilian Indicolite Tourmaline, that is 100% natural. Textbook tealy hues you've got there. If we played guess the price tag on this auction, and we did this the other day, I would have said hundreds. And you know, I would sit here now and say this is going to be a considered purchase, because we're looking at 28 carats of what is considered to be one of the priciest gemstones in the industry. How we've managed to get it this low, no idea. Now, we have less than 20 available. Our original parcel was not huge. It was tiny. You are going to be a member of a very exclusive club, let me tell you. £99.95. Now, I understand that that is a considered purchase, but you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. How wonderful will it be? Would it be to say that you have, maybe if you don't even keep it, but just to say, I've seen 28 carats of Indicolite. This is the first time and the only time I've ever seen this carat weight of this gemstone in one go. I've never seen a carat weight like it before.
I've never seen it before. I've never actually, I've heard it being talked about, but I've never seen it. And also, can I point out that normally when you get a strand of this kind of calibre, it wouldn't be that long.
Yeah, yes, it wouldn't, would it? You know,
when you think of the diamonds, when you think of the, that is a long, I mean, I know it's not like our standard 38 centimetres, but that is a lot of gemstone there. And I certainly would be thinking, like you said, I would have thought it was up in the 200s, if not more. Easily. For that amount as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we do say that that is a considered purchase. However, for what you are getting here, that is absolutely incredible. I think we worked that out per carat. We worked it out at approximately £3.57 per carat. Now, in this industry, you could be paying $50 a carat for very, 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 very poor quality, and that's a minimum. If you told any collector what you had today for £3.57 per carat, they'd want to know where, how, £99.95. If you are making jewellery with this, firstly, I don't even know if I could sell it. I genuinely don't know if I could. I think I may have to keep this for myself. 8 years. 8 years we have been here, and this is the first time we've had Indicolite Tourmaline. It's just breathtaking. Now, obviously, again, with this industry, there are no guarantees. I can't sit here and say we're going to have this again. If we do, it may not be for another 8 years. It may be another couple of years. Like, who knows? We just don't know. If we do manage to get it again, if we manage to get this again, it probably won't be at that price tag, because gemstones only ever go up in price. They don't go down in price. Manchester, Dorset, Greater London, you're there as well. Few in baskets. I do understand why you're taking your time. You've got 30 days. Please get it home. Just to say, I've got 28. I've seen 28 carats of Indicolite Tourmaline. There's not many people can say that, I tell you. Well done if you managed to get that one. Right. Coming up for you towards the end of the hour, I've got multicoloured, not Spinel. Oh my gosh, Sapphire. I don't know, Sheridan. Multicoloured sapphire. I've seen more gemstones than I have chocolate buttons in my lifetime. That's a lot of gemstones.
That's a lot.
Exactly. That's coming up for you a little bit later on. White pearls. Oh, these are lovely little buttons. Just pop that over there. Lucy, would you kindly pass me that blackboard over there? Smashing. Thanks, love. Have a look at these. I love this shape in a pearl. So before I worked here at Jewellery Maker, I just thought all pearls were white, ivory and round. Just that's what I thought. We bring you so many different colours, so many different sizes, so many different shapes. Like, there is no end to what you could be doing with pearls in your designs. And this is brilliant. This is absolutely fab because, you know, if you've got a 7-8 mil round, you're probably not going to want that in a ring. I mean, you may, but it probably, as a jewellery maker using wire and components like that, it's not going to sit fantastically. However, your rondelles, because there is a flat side to the pearl,
Wow.
Do you know, one of those in a ring, 925 sterling silver, I would be selling that ring for £20 to £25. Even if I sold it for a tenner, you're right. But I wouldn't. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. £6.95. There's so many pearls on that strand as well. Imagine bridal pieces, bridesmaids, flower girls, things like that.
But that's it. And again, also because of the shape of them, because they are obviously sort of like that flat and rondelle shape, they will channel set beautifully because they're going to sit lovely within your sort of wire work frames.
Definitely.
So, and again, like you say, little wire flowers and the centerpiece of a little flower, if you made a wire work flower, you know, they're just a really, really beautiful little strand to have. And again, you had that amethyst earlier, didn't you? Imagine that with those.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what? Well, it's white, isn't it? They're going to go with anything. You can put them in any strand you like. And do you know what? At £6.95, that is a topper-upper your stash.
It is.
It's a topper-upper.
It is.
£6.95. Or if you are brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker, you are probably looking for the small print that is whizzing across the screen so fast that you can't read it. For the catch, there isn't one. There's no catch. There is no small print. That price tag on your screen right now is all you are paying plus £3.95 P&P. That's it. For genuine... We can tell you they were genuine pearls if they weren't. You've got genuine freshwater culture pearls here. Natural, not bleached, natural. For £6.95. You ask me how? I don't know. I don't know. Right. Golden. Oh, look at these. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? We don't have this gemstone very often at all. And I don't think I've ever seen it in this size, actually. It's absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. 4 mil size as well. You could work that into any medium, just like your 6 mil. You know, you could use that in macrame, kimihimo, wire work, seed beading, chainmail.
Yeah, most definitely. And what's great about these is they've got a lovely drill hole as well, which means that you could rosary link with them using your 0.8 wire if you wanted to, adding them into your ring designs if you wanted to, because they're going to go onto the actual wire that you're using, which means that you can kind of create a nice sort of cluster style ring. But for me, again, accents to maybe a focal design. If I was making a wire work pendant, they'd go cool with the green onyx. You know, they're going to just be that lovely sort of accessory.
Definitely. And do you know what? £4.95. Do you know what? I'm going to get these. I'm going to get them. I love, love, love this gemstone so much. Imagine that as a stack of bracelet. Simple stretches. Couple of bracelets on there. You could imagine one of our little gold charms on there. How pretty that would look. It would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? £4.95 is too low as it is. 35 carats of your golden obsidian you've got there. FHKY15. What I really need right now is a personal shopper. Is she? Sheridan, she doesn't switch off.
I can always go and get my phone.
Honestly, is that?
I can always go and get my phone. I tend to. Not that, I never do that.
Remember, we're on air.
I know.
I can always go get my phone.
I just tend to give it to Leah. Leah will do it for me.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Wow.
£2.95. See, the thing is for me, how I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking we've got a really rare gemstone here. We don't have this every day. We don't have it every week. We're lucky if we have it every couple of weeks, if that. We don't have 4 mil rounds, so that's rarity as well. You've got this amazing phenomena with this gemstone as well, which is so sought after, so appealing to gem collectors. They will fly off your craft store. Do you know what? You have to get as many of these as you possibly can, because I don't think you will ever see a price tag like that again for this gemstone ever. I really, really don't. FHKY15, collecting County Antrim, Marilyn, Anne-Marie, Sharon, Karen, Erin, Val, Deirdre, Patricia, Martina, Linda, Joan, Tanya, well done to you. Martina, Sandra, Elizabeth, Linda in York, she's just managed to get 3 of these. Get as many as you can. If you only get one of those, you'll regret it, I tell you.
You could make matching his and her jewellery with that, couldn't you?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Maybe just like you say, a stretchy bracelet, but with a nice charm.
Yeah, yeah. That's gorgeous. Have a look at these. Now, I love these. They are so individual and so unique. They are just, and they have those inclusions in them as well that give that effect of peanuts, the shape of peanuts, hence the name peanut wood. Formed deep below the ocean. They are incredible. I love the colour combination that you've got here as well. Something that is very on trend for this season, those creams, those off-whites that you've got there. I just think autumnal again. I can't help it with that. Oh, look at that one. That almost looks like lily flower petals on that one.
I love the. I know that you can't guarantee the shape. Oh, can you?
Not on this. Oh no, we can on this one, can't we? Yeah, 2 cushions and 1 pair.
But that would be it for me because of the fact that you've got the cushion shapes and that I love. That's one of my favourite settings for cabochons. I love it because it's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I remember this recording. See that one on the left by the graphics? That does look like actual lilies to me. They're really,
and that's
really
a lovely
beautiful.
example of how different each one is going to be, how individual are going to be. So again, that's something that for me I'd have to try and get a couple because, you know, they're just different. And for me, that would be one-off specials.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's a one-off unique. Maybe let people choose the one that they would like and set it for them. And I wouldn't overcomplicate it. I think I would just either net them or prong set them so that they really just, it's all about that gemstone.
Would you go copper with these?
Copper and antique bronze. But then I do think that would draw out the best in them.
Definitely. They are cool. I love, do you know what? They're perfect. Perfect rings, aren't they? Good in what, sorry? Oh, in with the rose gold. Yeah, in the kit
Most
with
definitely.
the rose gold.
They'd be great for that.
To be fair, you could use them with any colour, couldn't you? Gorgeous. Right, anything I want. I'm going to go moonstone. I love this. Multicoloured moonstone. You've got your peaches, you've got your whites, and you've got your greys in there as well. It's mysterious, this gemstone. I love it so much. Gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Look at that. You can see how this gemstone gets its name, can't you? Look at that shine that you've got. Absolutely beautiful. And I can't pick a favourite colour when it comes to moonstone. I love them all. I love grey as a colour anyway. I've got lots and lots of grey in my wardrobe. I love the peachy hues, quite like your sunstone, some of those peaches in there as well. And then when you have the white moonstone, you've got that amazing diaphanity. You get that spectacular inner glow with those gemstones that are just so ethereal. 85 carats in total, 8x6 to 10x7 millimetres in size, and that is an 18cm strand. You've got the pair that lends itself beautifully to earrings, to pendants, rings. They could be individual pieces of jewellery, although saying that, tassels are very much on trend at the moment. Imagine just a multicoloured tassel in a necklace design.
Also great to make like little flower shapes from them as well, if you wanted to. So we were saying about with the pearls, using them as the centre, and you've got a lovely sort of, it's going to be sort of quite nice and sort of delicate in its colourway.
definitely. Oh yeah, all those pinks and the, do you know what, greys. I love greys. In fact, if you have a look at any kind of interior design palettes and mood boards and things like that, pinks, greys, silvers, they're always together, aren't they?
I think they complement each other, that's why. I mean, they're just such a lovely, I mean, you can see it there, can't you? And you can see how lovely they work together.
I love those. £17.95. That grey does look silver. And that's why it's like the moon, isn't it? You just got that amazing, amazing shine. NOSK 97, not your price tag. I can't say that word. Introductory deal. Why can I not say introductory? There we go. £12.95. 30-day money back guarantee as well. Isn't that amazing? You know, you've got 30 days to think about it. Free telephone number to get involved. It's 0800 644 655. Just restranding it as a necklace design. That would look incredible.
With the multicoloured spinel.
Now you're talking.
Because you had that kind of, those tones running through that as well, didn't you? So that would be a lovely sort of combination.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very pretty indeed. And what a great price tag as well, 85 carats. Please, you know, I'm not great at maths, by the way, so if you can have a calculator by you, that would be really handy, if you're as great as me. But I'm just, you know, if you literally, I think because we're so complacent here at Jewellery Maker, a lot of the time I have to break it down per carat. And I just think, do you know what? Where can I go and get like a carat of genuine moonstone for that price? Like where can you go? You can't. You just can't. You can't. It's amazing. Sorry, Michelle, your message has just come through. Hi, ladies. I have this Indicolite strand. It is a lovely and beautiful strand. Do you know what? You've got to get it. I love that strand. And can I just ask if Roz in Warwickshire is watching as well? Because we have something for you. We need your customer number. She was watching the other day when we did the Indicolite Tourmaline strand, and then we asked for a customer number and she'd gone. So we still have this gift for you, Roz in Warwickshire. Yeah. I gave her an Indicolite Tourmaline strand. I have got it. I have it. I still have it. I have it safe. I have it safe. Do you know why? Because Roz, she's been with us for donkey's years here at Jewellery Maker. She has spent an absolute fortune. She watches all the time, apart from that particular time I was asking for a customer number. And she texted in and she was just like, why do I not have enough money to buy this Indicolite Tourmaline? And like gemstones like that don't pass us by very often. So I just thought, you know what? On my head be it. So, yeah. So, Roz, in Warwickshire, if you are watching, I need your customer number. Right, shall we do a star buy? Let's do it. 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60.
There's a reason this is happening.
66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 95. 95.
Wow.
Approximately 95 gemstones, Lorraine, in Essex.
What?
95. No, I'm not saying that out loud. I would. Do you know what? If I just used 3 of those in each ear on a 925 sterling silver head pin, shepherd's hook, they would be £60 to £70, depending on where I'm selling, for 6 of the gemstones.
We'd channel set it into a ring.
Oh my god!
That would be amazing.
And that would have to be in 3 figures.
Yeah.
It would have to be. Oh my gosh. So much jewellery to be made with that strand, I tell you. Right, multicoloured sapphire for you now. These are incredible. And sapphire is one of those gemstones, very much like your spinel, where a lot of people only think it's available in the colour blue. And I can remember many, many moons ago hearing a competition on the radio in the morning. So it's like £1,000 minute or something like that. You've got to answer 10 questions correctly. And so one of the questions was, in which colour does sapphire come? And they said something other than blue. And they got marked down for it. And I was like, no, no, I'm going to phone in. I'm going to tell them they should have won. It's still with me now. This was years ago. Honestly, it angered me. Really, really angered me. A lot of people do not know that it is available in so many different colours. You know, blue traditionally is what we know. And it's probably the first thing that pops into your head. If I say sapphire to you, most people say blue. A lot of people say royalty as well. It is that royal engagement ring that put sapphire back on the map in the 80s as well. Many, many centuries ago. It always used to be the first choice for an engagement ring, a sapphire. You know, today, generally speaking, it tends to be diamonds. But for a lot of people, many, many moons ago, it was sapphire. It's one of those gemstones that people dream of owning. You know, it's one of your big five. Other than diamonds, it's the most famous gemstone on the planet. It's absolutely stunning. These gorgeous rainbow colour drops you've got there. I know, colourless sapphire, incredible. That is a very, very rare find that you have there as well. Padparacha hues, you've got the blues, you've got the pinks in there as well. And those yellows are so, so vibrant, aren't they? £49.95. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 individual gemstones. They'd have to be earrings for me.
Most definitely. And again, you've got that choice now. You can either just have them plain and just wrap with some sterling silver wire, or if you've got that tourmaline, just one little rondelle or 3 of the real small ones at the end.
Yeah. Imagine.
I mean, I know that's you know, spoiling, but can you just? But to be fair, the money, what you could charge for that one pair of earrings would probably be nearly what you've invested in the double strands anyway.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. That is incredible. £49.95. Now get your certificate of authenticity with these. It's an extra 25 pence if you add it to your order, or you can print it off free of charge at the web, www.JewelleryMaker.com. Now, it's a star buy, and it's Sunday. It's nearly 7 o'clock. In my house, that means bar open. Leah knew that was coming then. Oh no, bedtime.
That's what I was going to say. In my house, it means
it's kids' bedtime. Yeah, that's what I mean. Bar open.
Yeah.
Kids to bed, bar open. 7 o'clock. That'd be it. Feet up, Jewellery Maker. Yes, £39.95. UAVX42 is your code. 0800 644 655. Pair of earrings, 2 of those gemstones, 95 sterling silver. It's sapphire, £60 on my craft stall for 2 gemstones.
Yeah, I was going to say between 50 to 60.
Yeah,
easy,
I think.
Dependent. But
Yeah, definitely. Imagine if you use like 3 gemstones in each ear, perhaps multicoloured, different lengths of chain, so you've got that lovely kind of drop effect. There'd be 3 figures. Easily, I think.
You know, maybe one matching necklace with just the same tassel and just again sterling silver chain.
Yeah, how pretty would that look? How high end would that be? Imagine owning something like that. Those are the kind of pieces of jewellery that we look at in boutique windows, you know, that have no price tags on them, and we wish to own. You know, you can recreate those looks a fraction of the cost. £39.95. UAVX42. Do you remember me saying earlier on, don't. So you know I was just saying about the bar being open. Sit back down quickly. Sit back down, not just yet. Don't pop that bottle just yet, because price tag's going even lower. This doesn't normally happen here at Jewellery Maker, especially on a strand of sapphire. However, our Sheridan says it's Sunday. It's nearly 1 o'clock. UAVX42, let's do it. 4x2 to 6x4 millimetres in size 18 carats.
Wow.
See now, like we could make, like I could maybe sell those things for £40 instead of £60, like if you wanted to. But you know that's
what
something.
What did they start off as? £49.95.
Yeah.
So that's almost made it. If you bought 2 strands.
Yeah.
Almost made it a buy one get one free. Almost, if you think about it.
Oh my
If you multi-bought on those.
Yeah. saving all that money.
Yeah.
The more you buy, the more you save. 0800 644 655. I was like, yes, that doesn't wash with me. It doesn't wash with my husband either. But the more you buy, the more you save. UAVX42 is your code. 0800 644 655. You'd be crackers to miss out on this deal tonight. We shouldn't have gone that low for you. Get them home. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. 30 days to think about it. I literally don't even need 30 seconds now. I'm in at that price tag. Sue in Warwickshire, Jackie in North Yorkshire, Tina in the West Midlands, congratulations. Gail in Greater London, you've got yours. Sandra in Essex, you're there as well. Collector in Bedfordshire, you're there as well. Make sure you complete your checkouts. If you don't check out by 8 AM, price tag will go back up to $49.95 and you'll kick yourself. Right, coming up for you in the next hour, rose gold. Oh, that kit is just beautiful. You've got just amazing gemstones. Tourmaline, you've got emerald, and you've got Tanzanite. Don't go anywhere, I'll be back in a jiffy.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Wake up and tune into Jewellery Maker every morning at 8 AM for our early bird special. We have some great offers, amazing deals and great prices to bring to you. So that's 8 AM every morning, and you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Good evening, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. If you've just tuned in, we've had a whole hour of treats that you've missed out on, so please get yourself along to the web, www.jewellerymaker.com. While you're there, we have also just put all of our rose gold copper findings from this hour on the web, available to pre-order. So you can get yourself along there now and you can check out. Yes! So if you're thinking, if there's anything there that you're looking at on the web right now that you're thinking, this would be great with this kit, then you can check it out at the same time as well. So there's lots available to pre-order there for you now. This kit is stunning. It really, really is beautiful. And we are talking some of the most high-end nugget strands that we could ever pick for you, you know, collectors. The great thing for me, I love about nugget strands, particularly these kind of gemstones, is, you know, when you're talking these carat weights in these particular gemstones, generally speaking, you're talking mega bucks, you know? So if I just tell you, you've got 118 carats of Tanzanite. Now, can you imagine, can you even begin to imagine getting 118 carats of Tanzanite in double figures? No. Can you imagine getting 88 carats of pink tourmaline in double figures? Well, you wouldn't, would you, generally speaking? But this is what I love about nugget strands. It's a great opportunity for you to try that particular gemstone and try that particular colour in your stash before perhaps you make that big purchase to the more higher end gemstone. There's just no way we could get these kind of carat weights in rondelles or anything like that. Now, the nugget form, brilliant. If you want to achieve texture in your designs, they're great for doing that. We don't compromise on quality, again. It's just the fact that you have a nugget. So you've got that gemstone that has not been faceted, if you like. Look at those. Look at, do you know what, those colours work so well together. Pure elegance indeed. Now, these strands are 98 centimetres in length. So essentially, you've got 2 strands in each strand. The average strand here at Jewellery Maker is around 40 centimetres, 38, 40 centimetres. So really, it's like we're getting 6 strands, not 3, because you've just got so much on those strands. They're incredible. You think about the situation that we're looking at with Tanzanite at the moment. You think how rare, you know, pink tourmaline is. To have all of these in this particular kit and colours that work so well together is just fantastic. It really, really is. Now, already I've got people checking out for this one, so a massive congratulations. There's a lot of very regular collectors that I can see coming in for these. Get your certificate of authenticity. And, you know, I have to say that with anything here at Jewellery Maker, our prices do never imply a worth or a value. You've got a massive carat weight of Tanzanite, a massive carat weight of pink tourmaline, and a massive carat weight of Brazilian emerald here as well. Going down to an incredible, incredible price tag, £49.95. But wait, it's not your price tag. 0800 644 655. We have a brand new kit. Sheridan says she wanted free reign on the price. This is Sheridan. If you don't know Sheridan, by the way, she's very much like, I'm going to do what I want. And this is how I roll. That's our Sheridan. And that's exactly what she's doing for you this evening. And my goodness me, you need to check out, because I think these kits are going to sell out very, very quickly indeed. Start dialing now, because there will be a queue in this auction. There will be a queue, okay? If you want to get to the front of that queue, dial now, press your number 1 button, just start speaking with the call centre. If you want to wait for that price drop, that's absolutely fine, but dial and just chat with the call centre while you're waiting. 0800 644 655. Liz in Kent says, gorgeous colours. I'd love to make a big gemstone tree with these to remind me of the summer.
You've got
feels like a million years
you've
ago
got
now,
something coming up that will actually enable you to do that.
Oh,
if you wanted to.
Watch this space. Liz in Kent, check out. Get yours, check out. Yeah? £49? And 95, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Do you know what? You've got findings here as well. You have 2 pairs of your shepherd's hooks in there, 2 of your toggle clasps, 4 of your head pins. You've got 5 of your 6mm jump rings, and you've got your necklace chain in there as well, 50 centimetres, and you've got crimp tubes in there as well. 0800 644 655 ISXC 94. Start checking out. There will be a price drop on this. 0800 644 655. We're going to take it down some more for you. ISXC 94. Shannon, Lincolnshire, Jeanette, Samantha, you're there as well. Elizabeth, you're there. Congratulations. Linda, Anne, you're there. Oh, just to let you know, that price tag is not your price tag. But what you need to do is start checking out. I'm loving this. You need to start checking out. That price tag is not your price tag. It just keeps dropping. ISXC 94. Thank you for trusting us. There's loads of you on the phone lines that have checked out. A massive, massive well done to you. Don't think that's where we're stopping, because that's not where we're stopping. Have a look at Laura's jewellery. Oh, how Laura, that's pink tourmaline of a massive, massive carat weight.
Yeah.
Can I try it on?
And I've got a feeling
Like a
it's
jar.
gonna fit.
Ah, it's like you knew my size. Like a glove, or like a ring, I should say. Look at this. Imagine owning this carat weight of tourmaline. Whoa. That looks incredible. It's like Sheridan's saying, it's like pink tourmaline druzy. It reminds me of a geode.
Yeah.
It's like if you were to maybe set this in resin as well, it would give it that glossy look as well. That looks like a geode to me. That's incredible, Laura. I love this. Have you just literally?
It's really easy. No, I haven't even done that. It's not even that complicated.
Oh my gosh.
It's so easy. Do you want me to show how to do that?
I would love you to show us how to do that. It's absolutely incredible. 0800 644 655. Do you know what? With this carat weight that you have just in this ring alone, you could achieve the price tag on your screen right now. Oh, Laura, look at those. They are so pretty.
So I've got confession, I probably had about half of a strand of the pink tourmaline left, but yeah, look, I sort of misplaced it. But I had an absolute ton of...
We've heard that a few times.
And I still got loads here.
Liz in Kent says, on the screen it says multi-barrel nuggets. Are they in the kit? I'm just being greedy. Liz in Kent, they are not. I'm sorry. I do have everything for you here. That is a little bit of a mistake on the system, a little bit of a system error there. There's no beryl. But we've got emerald, we've got tanzanite, and we've got pink tourmaline. And, Liz, because of that, there will be another drop in price. Get checking out 0800 644 655. $39.95 is not your price tag. Not your price tag. 0800 644 655.
And the thing is, also, I did that with the pink tourmaline, but you could do another version with the tanzanite as well.
Of course.
What's great about this, because they are a smaller kind of cut than sort of maybe the more chunkier style that we sometimes have, it enables it to look like that ring, where like exactly that effect, that it looks like druzy that's been kind of set in it. I was either going to do the ring, or I could do the hearts, maybe something a bit different.
Oh, we did hearts. Should we do hearts?
Because it's a bit different, isn't it?
Sharon says, I would pay the original price for those drop earrings. Laura, you are so talented.
Thank you.
But the thing is, you would, like, if you were selling them, that's probably the price tag you'd pop on them.
And that's the thing. And again, it's lovely. And it's such a beautiful kit. You just want to let the gemstone shine as well,
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest with you. And I had to do the Tree of Life because, you know, we always say chips, we always say Tree of
And
Life.
it's you.
And it's me.
It's like your design. I think you invented the Tree of Life. Didn't you?
I'd like to say I did. I didn't, but that's my kind of take on it.
Oh, beautiful.
But it's just, again, that's a little bit more of an elegant kind of Tree of Life because it's a more, you know, it's an elegant gemstone.
Yeah, it really is beautiful.
Okay, and also this is also what I still have left. I had loads of wire left,
Yeah.
which I know is coming up, but this is what I still had, as well as the hiding tourmaline that
Wow.
I don't know where I've put it, which is a very bad thing to say. But yeah, that's what. So I still got 2 rings that I could make here if I
Wow.
wanted to.
Yeah.
More earrings in different colourways.
Yeah.
So much.
Fantastic. Do you know what? There's so much gemstone, isn't there?
There's
like,
so much, yeah.
like, so many. Because you've got chips and nuggets, it just goes on and on. It's
Yeah,
like
they're like
seaweed,
double
it goes on and on and
strands.
on.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right, so you're going to show us the Tanzanite necklace.
Yeah. Okay. So there is going to be some wire that's going to be hopefully coming up.
Yeah.
And so I'm obviously using the wire from that. I'm going to be using 1 mil wire, 0.8 and 0.4. What I won't do is put all the gemstones on because you don't need to see me try to feed them on. So it's obviously, what I'll do is I'll talk about it. So there's 2 hearts and they're done as 2 separate components. So as I said, 0.4. Just find my 0.4 a moment. Can I borrow the 0.4 from over there?
Do you know what? I knew that was coming.
I'm so rubbish.
I knew it was coming. Let's have a look. 0.4. 0.4.
Thank you.
Liz in Kent says, oh, go on then. I love your designs, Laura, and they would make lovely Christmas presents.
Thank you. Yes, they would. I'll give you that. They would.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Sheridan, I've been using it since January.
She never stopped using the Christmas word. That's why I get frustrated.
Just like Christmas. It is September now. I can now. It's like I can now. The supermarkets are doing it. So like,
I know.
So like
I know. It's not right.
But also the amount of people actually yesterday that were messaging. Was it yesterday or the day before? They were messaging in saying they're buying them for Christmas craft fairs. They were working on Christmas pieces.
Yeah. And the thing is, as a crafter, you do need to be ahead of that, and you do need to be thinking. I mean, there are people that are planning, that are buying their presents already, and they want to get ahead of themselves as well.
Definitely.
I do have one Christmas present. I told you this already for the kids.
Mine. Oh.
For the kids, it's an advent calendar, so I'm allowed to get that early because they need it at the beginning of December.
Oh, do you find though, like I used to love having an advent calendar. I used to love having an advent calendar, and now I buy us all one. Like I still want one.
No,
so
see, I
buy
always
us all
forget
one.
about them and end up with like four calendars with loads of chocolates. So these are different. These are different types of calendars.
Oh, are they?
They
Are they like? Oh, we're not allowed to say just in case they're watching. Are they like the toy ones?
Yeah. So they're like the stationery ones.
Yeah,
A very well-known stationery
yeah.
shop.
Yeah.
That rhymes with wiggle.
Giggle.
So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the 0.4 wire, and as I said, I'm just taking some wire and sort of taking it from the reel. You can feed gemstones onto it, and I did a mixture of the tourmaline and the Tanzanite for this one.
Yeah.
I just felt it was quite a delicate design, and I'm just going to roll the wire. Just roll it into a little sort of, and when you've got gemstones on, obviously they're going to kind of sort of go into that as well, and then kind of mix it together, and you're going to form, that's going to form the sharp shape.
Right.
Bear with me, it will turn into something other than a wire mess, because I know that's what it looks like right now. So then I'm going to take my 0.8 wire, and again I'm going to take sort of like a Laura length.
I reckon it's about 80 centimetres.
Just under a metre, I think, isn't it? So I'm going to start off by just doing a little spiral, because what I want to do...
Oh, can I have that one? There it is. No. Oh, no, I've dropped it in.
No.
Oh, but look at it. Oh, look how green that is.
Sorry, I had a fuzzy jumper on earlier.
Some of Laura's jumper in there as well. That's amazing. I'm just going to pinch that one. That's gorgeous.
Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just sort of starting to form a spiral because I just want to actually be able to build a frame, and I'm going to create a heart shape. So, I mean, when this has got gemstones on, it's going to be a little bit chunkier as well.
Okay.
And you can always add, I'm just doing this because I want to do it sort of a bit quicker. And what I'm going to do is feed the wire through. You want it to become quite a solid shape. So, you know, put more 0.4 in if you want to.
Okay.
So I'm going to just feed this wire through and start to use it to form the shape of a heart. So I'm sort of just, you can actually push that wire to shape it and then bring that around, form the shoulders. So form it around, and even if you have got gaps and you want to get that shape, you can see I'm starting, the 0.8 is actually forming the shape, and you can always add more wire and you can almost fill it out as well. And so then again, and so you're just going to continue round, and I've used the 0.8 because as you can see I can layer it up and it's quite malleable, so I'm able to get that, work with that and get it to look how I want it to look. So you can see how we're getting that shape. Now don't worry about that because we can just sort of pin that into the design. Okay. And as I said, when you've got the gemstones on, it is actually more substantial.
Yeah.
And what you can do then is come up around and actually start to just, all I'm doing is just rotating the piece itself to just try and get that shape.
Right.
But what you don't want to do is overlayer too much around here because you'll start to lose that heart shape. Can you see how if I put that there, it makes it lose that sort of design. And so you just keep going around and fill this and sort of get that how you want it to go, okay? So that's just one component, and I wanted to quickly show you the second one and just how you would attach them both together.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I didn't actually, this wasn't a planned design. I kind of did it, didn't work out for what I wanted it to do. So a little bit of a moment, I kind of, I had a moment of, right, I've had enough of this. And I was like, oh, actually, I'm going to work with this. This is working.
Everything
I'm
happens for a
honest,
reason.
and that's what happened.
Yeah.
And I'd made the second frame for a different design, and I just thought they worked together. So, so yeah, you just keep going around and really defining that shape. So you can see that there, yeah? It's starting to build. So I'll move that to one side, and then we're going to come in with the 1 mil wire, which again we're going to be getting in this little bundle that should hopefully be coming. And what I'm going to do with this is form the second heart. So I'm using my flush cutters, use my beadle-on flush cutters because it's a 1 mil wire. And I'm going to just take a length, probably about 38 centimetres.
Okay.
I always just think of about a sort of a strand of gemstones length.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm actually going to do, turning the piece over, finding roughly the centre piece, centre of this. I'm going to bring my rounders pliers in, and I'm going to come all the way around, open them back out, and then just form a little loop. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, take one, go for one side and then the other. And if you've got like a ring mandrel or something like that, but I don't because I left mine at home.
Ah.
It's the Sunday mode. I don't know why.
I get that Sunday mode
Yeah,
thing though.
it was
Said, when
just-
I sat in the episode, I'm totally not
Yeah.
fired up for this today.
Just so yeah, again you could use that just to get that. Can I have one of these little pots? I'm just going to use one of these.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it anyway. Well, that's not going to work.
No.
I've got lipstick here.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to get that nice shape.
Okay.
Keep going and then do the same on the opposite side. So if you do use a kind of a mandrel or something, you're going to get the same size.
Okay.
Okay. So you've got a little sort of heart shape, and
Brilliant.
again you can come in with your chain nose pliers. Still can't find my chain nose pliers, so I'm still using the bent ones. I know. The thing is,
Do you know all these things are going to be in the same place?
yeah, and also my long, the ones that I've got of these that are larger, I lent to you for a demo over there.
Hang on a
And
minute.
I haven't got them back either.
Don't
They've
remove
got-
this.
I'm losing
I
them with-
used them.
Yeah, to do something, I know, wire, a couple of weeks ago.
You sure they're not? You'll have to look for them.
I know, I'll find them. So just losing all my pliers.
Maybe I should find them for you.
I'm blaming Hannah. So you can see there you've got the heart shape, okay? Now what I'm going to do is using one of the wires. I'm going to do the same move on both the wires. So whichever side is first. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's like I had them all along.
They've returned. That's one down. I'll just find out what I did with the others now. So what I want to do is I'm going to have to go quite close and be careful that they don't move and lose the shape, because it's easy to kind of get it to go off centre.
Off wonk.
Off wonk. That is a real word. And I'm just folding that over. And then, so then it's going to come back up, okay? So now I've got that in that profile, and I'm just going to squeeze that wire really tight to sort of lock that into shape, and then bring that around, and it can come back to whatever you used to get that shape, and then bring that wire down, okay? So you can see here how you could play about with this design in other ways if you wanted to. Same here. Just trim that a little bit, and then you want to just make that into a little sort of open spirals. Just taking your round nose pliers, just looping that around, okay? It's going to give you that, and then obviously you want to do the same on the opposite side. So I'm going to again take my flat nose pliers, chain nose will work as well.
Okay.
I just want to really do a quite a tight and close to that first bend.
Yeah.
Bend that over, and again come in then and really sort of pinch that to make it stay in place. That's going to stay there. And then again, repeat that same move. So you can bring that round. And then again, you're going to just, you could hammer this if you wanted to.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want, really.
It's lovely just as it is.
Yeah, to be fair, it was going to be a singular component.
It's lovely.
And then I sort of just started playing around. So then what I actually did was attached them both like this.
Okay.
And took a piece of 0.4 wire. And because of the fact that I've got this here, so in fact I'll just do it super quick. So I'll cut that. And bring that down to here. So just bring that around. So obviously that's not as fine as it could be. But then you're going to take your 0.4 wire again. And then actually stitch it together.
Okay.
Okay. So again, just sort of taking your wire. Now where there's a tiny little sort of like space here, you can use that to attach your wire.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just sort of attaching that there, and then all you're going to do is place that whatever placement you want it to go to, and then you're just going to stitch it. And that's all you're doing is actually stitching just running that wire around it.
Okay.
And that's good if you, like here, this wire's loose. It wouldn't be if you were doing this properly.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's fine for you to come in and just take that and pin that down if you felt you needed to.
Yeah, and
so
you can't see it, can you?
No, it's going to,
in keeping with the
that one
design.
move is just pin that down. And so you're just going to continue all the way along, pin that to the actual, and make sure it's nice and, actually stable to it. And then I just did some weaving afterwards. So I did that, and then again I thought, oh, I want to make this look pretty, even prettier. And then I did a bit of weaving and just embellished it really from there. So that's just basically how it kind of developed.
That's lovely, that is. I love that. And the heart motif's never going to date either, is it? So it's brilliant. Shirley says, yay, I can watch you tonight. Wonder what you'll inspire me with this time, Laura.
No pressure, Shirley.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? All of those pieces are just incredible. It's such a great way of using your chips and nuggets, isn't it?
It's just nice to do something a little bit different.
Yeah, and I like,
think.
you know, designs like this whereby they are very organic and there's kind of no right, no wrong to it. You can do your own kind of take on it, can't you? I love those earrings. They are incredible.
I had loads of this left as well. Like I said, I actually had about probably, if I'm realistic, this is obviously the Tanzanite.
Yeah.
But realistically, I probably had about that much left of the Tourmaline.
Gosh.
So, you know, absolutely tons. And that's going to make, you know, you could make another ring if I wanted to. I could make bracelets. I could make a tree of life. I had so much left. And so that was what I had left of the Tourmaline, plus what I've got left in my tray.
Yeah.
Plus all of the, plus a ton of wire.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lovely kit.
I love it. I really, really do. You need to come in and get this. As I said at the start, that's not your price tag, by the way. We started off at £49.95, actually. There's absolutely tons in baskets. Now, are you ready to get checking out? Because the telephone bidders will be hot on their heels for this now. It is fastest fingers first. 0800 644 655 ISXC 94. It's an introductory price. £29 and 95 pence. 0800 644 655. £20 back in your pocket on this kit this evening. Amazing. You've got pink tourmaline. You've got Tanzanite and you've got emerald in there. They are collector's gemstones. Sharon in Lincolnshire, Collector in Suffolk, Helena in Oxfordshire, Jane in County Londonderry, Collector, you're there, Ray in County Antrim, Liz in Kent, Audrey in Oxfordshire, Samuel Falkirk, Susan in Surrey, Jeanette in Gloucestershire, Samantha in West Yorkshire. You all need to check out. Telephone lines have lit up. All you've got to do is press your number 1 button. Come through on that number on the bottom of your screen. It's not going to cost you a single penny. Press your number 1 button, get through to the call centre. Tell them you need this kit. Oh my gosh, you do. You need it. I tell you, you're going to love it when you get it home.
And again, I literally, there's none of these pieces that I would sell for less than the price of the kit anyway. You know, and it's because you've got Tanzanite, you've got pink,
the ring, though,
pink tourmaline.
You know, that's what I mean. You're talking in that ring, a good couple of carats of pink tourmaline.
Yeah.
There's just no way. There's no way that you would sell it for any less.
And it's nice to have that luxury of being able to be indulgent with the gemstone. So I could literally really pack the gemstone on there, knowing that I've still got tons left. I could make probably. Could you probably make about 10 rings out of it if you just wanted to make rings? You could make 10 rings out of one strand.
So 10 rings out of one strand, £30 a piece. That's £300 in one strand.
But that's just one. And again, you could do your Tanzanite version. So
winner, chicken dinner, roast beef. I've not had mine today.
No.
Right. We've got loads of findings. Rose gold plated, copper coming up for you, and the wire. Oh, sorry, did I not say that that's not your price tag? Oh no, we're still not there. We're still not there. This is why you can't leave. This is why you need to keep watching. You have a massive, massive carat weight of pink tourmaline. We've just worked out that for Laura, there's £300 money making potential in the pink tourmaline strand alone if she makes 10 rings. You've got Tanzanite, massive carat weight. You've got a huge carat weight of your emerald. Emerald, pink tourmaline and Tanzanite. $49.95 is where we should have been. This is an introductory offer. Oh, it's fastest fingers first. ISXC94. And do not worry, if you checked out right at the start, $49.95, if you dialed in at $49.95, half price on your kit tonight. Nobody pays any more than anybody else. You've got 376 carats of genuine gemstones there. Kane, Nottinghamshire, Angela, Surrey, you're there. Congratulations. Warwickshire, Oxfordshire, Suffolk. You've just checked that half of the stock has already gone. It's about confirmation now. You've got half price on this kit. Tanzanite, pink tourmaline and emerald. 30-day money back. I thought the sale ended yesterday. 30-day money back guarantee, half price. That is phenomenal, phenomenal value for the carat weight of gemstones that you get in there. ISXC94. Deirdre in Graceland, Hayley in Gloucestershire, you've just checked out. Congratulations. Kay in Nottinghamshire, Angela, congratulations. Faith, you've just tuned in. Deborah's there, Sandra's there. Congratulations. Samantha, you've just checked out as well on the web. Congratulations. Philippa, you've just tuned in. Una, you're there as well. Do you know what? Don't worry if you get it home and you change your mind. You've got 30 days. 30 days, no quibble money back guarantee. Won't even ask you why you've sent it back. Just send it back. I'll have it. Mark it for my attention. Oh. By the way, there are not a huge amount of those left now. You're going to have to check out if that's in your basket. If you want that kit, you've got to check out. You're going to love that. Do you know what? For me, I mean, I love Tanzanite, and obviously my favourite gemstone in the whole world is emerald. But for me, in that kit, it's all about the pink tourmaline in that kit. I love it. I love it.
It's really recognisable. If that makes, if you if you know your gemstones, for me, I was talking to Hannah and I was talking about this kit and I said, oh, is it pink tourmaline and Tanzanite? And she was like, yeah, it is. And again, that was just me literally looking at it in the packet because
it's that pink,
tone,
isn't it?
It's so,
stunning, absolutely stunning. There's loads of you still coming through for that. Please complete your check. Oh, look at that.
What? You want it? Literally, I like my child.
I love it though. I just love it. I mean, how beautiful does that look? When you have friends that make jewellery. I am, yes. Makes it for not having a roast dinner. Almost. Almost. Oh, beef or lamb. Oh. Yeah, I do like red meat when it comes to roast dinners. I've got to be honest with you.
I like the fact that you can have Yorkshire puddings there with beef. But then just have Yorkshire puddings anyway. You don't have to have an excuse.
We do. If we go out, we always ask for Yorkshire pudding with every meat. I'm like, can I have it? Like my son is like, no Yorkshire pudding. No, thank you. Yeah. Made my own a couple of weeks ago. I don't normally. Got to be honest with you. They were amazing.
Didn't we have this discussion when I said to you?
Yeah, like unbelievable. Yeah, we did have this discussion.
Because I need the recipe, don't I? Because I cannot bake Yorkshire puddings.
Easy peasy. And the only reason that I could do it is because I was doing slow cooked beef. So, because you've got to have the oven on the right temperature. Yeah. Generally, you do meat like 170, 180. Your Yorkie's got to be like 210. So that's why, unless you're Amelia and Leah and you have 2 ovens.
2 ovens?
One each.
Yeah. One each.
Unbelievable.
One for me, one for you.
Wire for you now. And spacer beads, that'll be this bundle here. Have a look at this. Wire-tastic. This is your favourite colour, isn't it, Laura Lou? Sometimes I just look at it and I can feel the words coming out of my mouth, like, what colour findings? Actually, forget it. I know what she's going to say.
I don't know why you even asked.
I know. It's a beautiful hue. It's copper that's added to rose gold to give it that hue, actually. And it is really complementary to any gemstones, any skin tone as well. It's beautifully feminine that you've got there. Now, you have 10 metres of your 0.8. You've got 10 metres of your 0.4 and another 10 metres of 0.4. No? That's what it says on my list.
No, it's 20 metres.
Right.
So I had 20 metres of 0.4.
Oh, because you had one of my reels.
I may have borrowed one.
It's Laura's fault. She borrowed some 0.4. So I've got 20 metres of 0.4. I've got 4 metres of your 1mm gauge and 10 metres of your 0.8. There we go. Got there in the end. I'll just tell you that again.
How much did you say of the 1 mil?
4 metres of your 1 mil, 10 metres of your 0.8, 20 metres of your 0.4, and you've got your lovely, I call them pumpkin spacer beads because that's what they remind me of.
You get 30 metres of 0.4.
30?
Yeah, one of them is a 20 metre reel.
Oh my gosh, this just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? So, should I do that again? 4 metres. 4 metres of the 1 mil. You've got 10 metres of the 0.8 and 30 metres of the 0.4. See, normally our 0.4 comes in 10 metre reels. However, this has caught me out because we've got one at 20 and one at 10.
Yeah.
Wow, brilliant. This is just getting better and better and better. I love it. And you've got your spacer beads there as well. Monica says, Laura, can you please explain how you made the ring? Love your jewellery. Oh.
Am I allowed to say?
This ring?
Can I take it quickly? Yeah? Okay. I'm not going to show you because I don't have the ring mandrel, but it's super easy. If you... There we go. So you take a length of 0.8 wire, a length of 1 mil wire, probably about 80 centimetres, a Laura length. And then you're going to find the centre point and wrap it around your ring mandrel 3 times, which is quite a standard way that I do a ring. So it's quite a default kind of way. And then if I show you the back, you'll be able to see. What I've done is kind of, you know when you do like a rose ring or you do like the spirals, so can you see there I've kind of just spiraled those wires quite openly.
Yeah.
And then you'll see there where they've kind of been wrapped around the side. And then I've just taken some 0.4 wire and stitched.
So have you literally just threaded all your nuggets on 0.4?
No. So what you do is, so I'm trying to show you without getting my hands in the way. Yeah, so what you'll do is take your, pop that back down. I tell you what, if you go through that bit a moment, I'll just quickly do a loop and then I can show you.
I think I've gone through it now.
Done it all
And we
now.
dropped the price. And we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, so all you'll do is if we imagine that this is how this is how it will. So you'll see there, that's roughly what the ring's going to look like, but with the ring shank underneath, okay? So you'll then be able to take one to one side and one to the other, and you'll be able to wrap it. Then all you're going to do is take a piece of your 0.4 wire, like, again, a workable piece, so you don't want a really long piece. You can add, it's fine to add. And I will say one thing, if you get the teeniest, tiniest kink in your wire, it upsets the tourmaline. It's like, no, I'm not going to go down, I'm not going to go on that wire, because it's quite a fine drill hole. Obviously it goes on there fine, but it will, you may have to just cut the wire and start again. So it's better to do it in little tiny bits. So you've attached your wire, and all you're going to do is bring it up at any kind of point through the ring, pop on your gemstones. Let's go for an easier one. Let's just go for the emerald quickly. So you'd add sort of like...
Right, just to point out, if everybody checks out right now, we've got approximately 14 kits left, which is not many at all, is it? Not many at all, so you do need to be quick. And if you do leave it in your basket, by the way, as people are coming in on the phone lines as well, you could miss out. So if you really, really want that kit, just check out.
Okay, so you can see I've just put a couple on there. Actually put 3 on, but that's too much. So I'm going to take one back off.
Right.
And then you just place it so that you're happy with how it's sitting on the ring. Wrap it so it almost just catches. So you go through, but you don't want to have to keep, you don't need to keep going all the way around. That will be enough. And then add an next, do you want me to show you up close? Would that be easier? So you can see there, I've popped them on, and so I've just brought that wire around and just brought it back up, and then I'll add more, and then I'll just feed that through and hook it back up and continue to fill the space with that.
Okay.
So if you just add sort of 2 or 3 at a time, lay them across, add a couple more, lay them across, and really build that up, and then you'll see gaps, and if you see gaps, you can just kind of keep going. So you'll see there tiny little splashes of the copper wire.
Yeah.
But I quite like that. I thought it adds to it.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's all it is. It's very, very simple to make.
Yeah, brilliant. I love that. Right, all your rose gold, all the rose gold findings are available to pre-order on the web anyway, JewelleryMaker.com. So if you've got to go off and do anything, put the kids to bed or whatever, you can just check out. I would. Monica in West Midlands says, thanks, that was helpful.
Welcome.
Brilliant. And you could do that with any of those nugget strands, you know, if you want the emerald ring or the Tanzanite ring, or one for the first 3 days of the week, or your long weekend away, or, you know. Rose gold plated sterling silver, £4.95 with gemstones like your pearls, your big 5, you know. It's got to be 95 sterling silver. There's just certain gemstones where you can't compromise, can you?
No, definitely. And again, I think it's nice to have a high-end metal, but in a different colour, because rose gold is...
What's your fingers?
It is very sought after colour at the moment. It's very on trend at the moment. It's really sort of come out of nowhere. It's always been around, but all of a sudden it's really sort of, people are becoming aware of it.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's so warming. I love it. It's particularly for this season as well. Both parts of the component are 925 stamped for you as well. If you want to use them separately, classic T-bar necklace. You could use that in a pendant as well. Do you remember the old T-bar necklaces? And then you could wrap a gemstone in there. Did you have one?
Yeah, we all had one.
0800 644 655. I think I had one for my 16th birthday.
Yeah.
CARF, that was only 5 years ago. CARF 78 is your code for this one. £4.95. Anita in Cambridgeshire, Glendon in Greater Manchester, Karen in the Isle of Anglesey. Well done to you. Shall we do the dragon, as we've just seen Anglesey there?
Can I see the dragon?
I've got larger ones and smaller ones.
Oh, I need them both.
Do they come together? Because one's connector and one's pendants, or are they separate? Oh, connectors and pendants, I would say. If it's, Oh, look at these. Do you know what? It just makes me think of Alice and Terry straight away. Yeah, that wire work dragon she did, absolutely beautiful. They are fab. And do you know what? They are such, it's such a statement look, isn't it? You know, it's so powerful, I think, as a look for dragon.
Yeah, it really is. It's got a lot of, you know, it's got a lot of meaning behind it, I think, the symbol of the dragon.
Yeah. Come on, Carmarthenshire. Come on, Pembrokeshire. Come on, Gwynedd. Where are you? Double dragon you've got here, 23 by 15 millimetres in size in your connectors, 30 millimetres in size in your pendant. Brand new, never been seen before. Let me tell you, they will fly off your craft. No, there was no pun intended. There was no pun intended there. They will fly off your craft stall. Rebecca in Glamorgan's in, you see Karen's in Anglesey, you're there as well. Let's have a look, see if I can see any more Welshies in there for the dragons. Yes, Catherine's in Gwent as well. You've got yours, £9.95, brand new. 0800 644 655. So connectors, you can connect those to absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. So, you know, across the wrist in a bracelet design, again, just simple locks, head knot with cord across the wrist, fabulous. Pendant.
I just love that.
I need these. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm going to get them. Do you know what? 2/3 of the stock has gone already. And they're brand new, never been seen before. I hope that we manage to get these back in again. I would just have that on the chain that we got in the kit. That's it. Done. Done. Are the dragons the same on the back? Says Sarah in West Sussex. They're not. They are flat on the back actually, which is going to help how they sit as well. So flat on the back, so they'll sit across the wrist really nicely and on the neckline really nicely as well. 0800 644 655. Well done. Gorgeous. Love those.
They're so cool.
Right. Swallows. Have a look at these. Oh my days. Swallows. These are, now I did read, and this is many moons ago now, because there was a lot of sailors that had swallows as tattoos, and there's a meaning behind that, and I really can't remember what it is right now, which is Sheridan will have a look for me. Yeah, it's something quite, you know, significant, the swallow. It's beautiful. Again, I think with butterflies, birds, you know, they're very graceful, aren't they? It's a really nice kind of, you know, creature animal to have in your jewellery pieces, a lovely motif to have. And you see it a lot in interior design as well. 0800 644 BK GP 48, 21 by 16 millimetres in size, 6 pieces in total you've got. 0800.
Wow. Wow. See that on a chain and then just a gemstone as a drop. That would be just beautiful.
They're pennies each. £1.95. I didn't expect that price tag. Sorry, I actually didn't hear what you just said, because I was just like, what on earth? Most of the time I can multitask, but I really didn't then.
I just said, just add that onto some chain and then just one gemstone from the bottom of it, and you have a really lovely necklace.
Yeah.
You don't have to go complex.
There you go. Sharon just said it symbolises hope, connected to healing as well. For those of you that are, you know, crystal healers or believe in the crystal healing properties that gemstones can have. Maybe they're great. Oh, they are flying. £1.95. Do you know what? There's people multi-buying on these. Like I'd get 5. I think I'd like £10 for me. Is a good kind of multi-buying.
And they're going to be a popular little sort of sale, aren't they? There's something that you can put on it, and you could make it quite affordable as well. So maybe make that be your special on your stall. Yeah. It's still going to be beneficial for you, but it's going to be beneficial for everybody.
Do you know what? I would have one of those. I'd have that pink tourmaline and just have one of the swallows at the bottom. Some over the head necklace. That'd look fab, that would. Gorgeous. Well done if you managed to get those. Right. The bales. Yeah. Have a look at these. Do you know what? These are sterling as well, aren't they? 925 sterling silver, rose gold plated, the flute bales that you have here. Now you can wear these any which way. There's no right or wrong way. Obviously it's going to depend on what you're popping them on. So it might be chain. If it's a fine chain, you might have them that way round. If it's thicker cord perhaps, or a thicker snake chain, you might have them hanging that way down. It might depend on what you're hanging on there as well. 7mm in size, 10 pieces in total, and they are rose gold plated 925 sterling silver IL RF 04 minute to win it. It's not your price. 10 pieces you've got there. £7.95. 0800 644 655. Now remember, you can shop till you drop here at Jewellery Maker. One postage in any one day, so from midnight last night right through until midnight tonight. One postage of just £3.95. For me personally, you know, wherever you can use 925 as much as you can, genuine gemstones deserve that precious metal. Obviously our budgets won't always let us stretch, but there are certain gemstones that really do deserve that precious metal, and your customer will expect that precious metal with certain gemstones. Sandra Elizabeth back in, collect it in Dorset. Lena in Delana, you're there, congratulations. Collect it in the West Midlands, you're there. Beverly in Essex, you've just checked out as well, congratulations to you on the web, well done. So many that we want to get through, so we're just going to quickly move on, but you can keep checking the web, jewellerymaker.com. Anything that is still available will be there. Right. Oh, that went well. It's not that. I don't know. I think I still use the excuse baby brain. 18 months on. No. No. Oh, it never comes back.
Does it not? But too late.
You lose a pot of brain, you never get it back apparently.
It's too late for us.
Oh my gosh. I'm terrible since I've had Megan. I was all right first time round, but second time I'm just like...
At least you've got an excuse. At least you've got a viable excuse now.
Oh yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
This is my username. It's baby brain.
Yeah, baby brain.
They'll have grandkids.
I do actually. I do come into the office singing Baby Shark. Like most
it's my
days.
husband's ringtone.
Yeah. Hey.
It's my husband's ringtone.
Oh.
And every morning, because we've got one of those little speakers that you can talk to remotely in the kitchen, and he's got it connected to his phone, so he makes. We sat there having breakfast, and he'll just make it suddenly start playing that. Fun times.
Baby shark, baby shark. 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh my gosh.
Baby shark.
Yeah, you have to do this.
That's a baby shark. Mum shark.
Grandma shark.
I like grandma shark.
Sorry. With no teeth. Grandma
teeth.
Right, £2.99. I'm back in the room. £2.95. Rose gold plated sterling silver head pins. It's your 0.5mm gauge wire that you've got. 10 pieces. Really, really decorative as well. You've got your disc end on these as well, that flat end. It's going to give you that really decorative finish. Look at the lustre that you've got on these. £2.95 for sterling. They are essentials, absolute essentials. You could just pop one pearl on that head pin, just snip it, create a loop at the top, add that onto a jump ring, onto a chain, job done.
Do you know what's great though is that they are a nice length. They're slightly longer, aren't they? And also they're a 0.5, which means you're going to get quite a lot of gemstones on there. And if you did get those,
because we're normally 0.6, aren't we?
Yeah, they're normally that little bit thicker. But you could pop that onto one of your your bales that you just had as well, then, couldn't you?
God, look at the lustre in those. Rose gold plated flowers for you. Have a look. So connectors, connect them to anything, absolutely anything you like. You can use them as earrings. You can have those in rings, actually. Again, how pretty would they look in with the pink tourmaline?
It'd be so cute.
This one here. Look at that. 925 sterling silver, rose gold plated for you. We have had these in the silver. We've also had them in the yellow gold plated as well. It is nice to have a selection of different coloured metals on your craft store. Everyone's got their preferences. And sometimes, you know, certain colours are better suited to certain gemstones. Like for me, rose gold with amethyst and pink tourmaline. just is perfect.
Changes the tone of the gemstone, brings like a warmth out.
Definitely. Now you will get 3 pieces. If 3 is not enough, multi-buy if you want to, you know, get a few of these. You can get as many as you like. 10 by 14 millimeters in size ERRF31. Are you ready to check out your baskets? 0800 644 655. £5.95. Now just have a look, catwalk designs from Fashion Week. Lots of rose gold, lots of pinks in the clothing, in the jewellery, in the accessories as well. Soft hues as well. You know, there's lots of bold hues, but there's lots of soft hues. The rose gold will be so suited to everything that is set to be on trend for next season.
You could connect those into almost like a little triangle, couldn't you, or a little circle? Connect them round.
Yeah, like
and
a
put little gemstones to connect them if you wanted to.
Daisy chain style.
But it just make like a little sort of cluster. That'd be a lovely little pendant then, wouldn't it?
That'd be perfect.
That's pretty, isn't it?
Really, really pretty. £5.95. That's not even £2 each for you. You have a look at a solid sterling silver charm in that famous charm brand on the high street. Something similar to this. Simple flower. £30 to £40. We're at £2 each. Goodness. Right, have a look at these. Oh, do these remind you of any particular designer? I love these. I mean, I always look. My husband worries sick every time he opens the laptop. There's like Gucci, Dior, Cartier. I love looking. I look. And if you have a look on those designer websites, I remember speaking to Deb, one of our customers here at Jewellery Maker, and saying to her, when I make jewellery, I totally get inspired by the designer pieces. That's the look that I want. I won't pay that price, especially when I can get the look so affordably. These remind me of a very, very big designer out there. They are absolutely stunning. Rose gold, hang on a minute. 3 of them, not just 2, but 3. Oh my gosh. Laura, I mean, if we set you a challenge to make like earrings, I would love that.
Would you now?
Oh, and do you know, I think I'd have them, which way would I have? Yeah, I'd have them that way. I'd have the larger ones.
Would you have a drop of it, like a gemstone, maybe an amethyst, one of those that we had earlier on, one of those rounds?
Yeah, definitely, something like that. Oh, God, can you imagine? £5.95. I've got the earrings and I've got the pendant there as well. Bag charms with these. I mean, their bags are thousands and thousands of pounds.
I also love them if you're going to just have a lovely restranded necklace and have that so that it could be repositioned anywhere, so you could have it.
It's like asymmetrical.
Yeah, asymmetrical.
You know. Yeah, and just take the chain out of the kit that we've already had, actually. 0800 644 655 is how you can get these this evening. Dial that number, press your number 1 button, get through to the call centre. If you're watching on the web, make sure you check out. If you are watching on the app, tap the app. So easy to do it. If you are somebody that loves that designer look but will not pay that designer price tag, I'm not paying for a name. R-Cube GP 12595. Amazing. Do you know, I love that as well, because I've got quite a few of the skulls.
Me too.
And do you know what? There's a couple of people that have asked me in the past, is that an Alexander McQueen? No! It cost me £6 from Jewellery Maker. I love it. Love it, I love it. Right. Rich. Which one, sorry? Oh, look at these.
Oh, that's cute.
925 sterling silver, rose gold plated for you. Really, really pretty. That's gorgeous.
Well, I mean, obviously I did that double heart. Imagine if you just had that on the Tanzanite necklace.
Whoa. And Tanzanite, so hang on a minute. So you've got the lovebirds, wedding, Tanzanite, gemstone of new beginnings. Blue, yeah, see, it's all fitting, isn't it? Perfect. And then maybe you could just put a few Tanzanites on there. Doesn't have to be in a pendant. You could pop this onto the champagne bottle. Perhaps if you're buying the bride and groom a bottle of champagne as their wedding gift, just have that as a little keepsake, pop it onto the bottle. Oh my gosh, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it? 0800 644 655. £10. No, wedding present, Sheridan. This is not like Monday night, I'll have a glass of champagne. I'm talking wedding present. Edie. RF74, 23 by 24 millimeters in size, 3 grams of 925 sterling silver. You've got that really, really pretty. Something like this will be so popular, so significant for a lot of us, isn't it? It's a really beautiful design as well. In fact, we've nailed the design on this. I think it's sleek. It looks high end, doesn't it?
It's beautiful.
Well done. Right. Rose gold plated are little flutterbies. I've got 3 that are the same. So, oh yeah, 3 cubic zirconia as well. Oh my, look at these. See, we was talking about butterflies, you know, we was talking about birds, butterflies, different motifs that are very, very popular at the moment. The butterfly, for me, I think is one of the most beautiful. It's graceful, isn't it? It's very significant as well for a lot of us. £9.95 for 3 925 sterling silver rose gold plates. You've also got these full of cubic zirconia. That is a lot of diamond-like brilliance that you have there. Lots of sparkle, amazing clarity. Cornwall, Greater Manchester, London, Essex, Midlands, £7.95 for you this evening. Just one of those in a simple bracelet design, gold-plated 925 sterling silver. That's a £40 bracelet, isn't it?
Definitely. I mean, that's just stunning. Again, it's got so much meaning to it, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. They're beautiful. And I think these are ageless as well, actually.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, anybody could wear these, can they? Imagine, in fact, talking of ageless, imagine one of those in the centre of a pearl necklace.
Oh.
Or bracelet, you know, with pearls. They look gorgeous. They are beautiful, aren't they? Right, if you have anything in your basket from the hour so far, you've got to check it out. Because it's the only way you're going to get it. You've got to check out. Right, should we squeeze one more in? Oh, these. I love how industrial do these look. I love that look. I really do. We had some hexagonal shaped hematites on the other day, and I was saying how they looked industrial as well, and I was thinking of these very spaces and using them together. Great in gents jewellery, I think, as well, whether you're using them as spaces or whether you are just simply threading them onto something to have that whole, you know, whole stretchy with these.
Yeah, definitely. I love them. They're really cool.
I love them as well. I think they're absolutely fab. Rose gold plated brass tube spacers. They're 4 millimeters inside. If you have a look at the drill hole on these as well, I mean, you're going to fit a substantial thread through there, aren't you? 0800 644 655 XYAZ 51 is your code. There's 300 of them. I can't even do that maths. No, I can't do it. Can't do it. Is that 2 pence? 3, not even 3 pence. Right, the rest of the evening is under 30, like the rest of the evening. Including the next kit? Yes, the next kit is out. Yes, wow. I know. So everything for the next 2 hours is going under £30. Do not move a muscle, and we'll be back to you in a couple of minutes' time.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, jewellerymaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. If you'd like more information on up-and-coming shows, you can view the programme guide on our website.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Good evening, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. I've just been told in my ear that we've made a bit of a boo-boo on the Kyanite, and it shouldn't be under £30. Oh right, so actually we physically cannot take it down. Like the price is fixed, we actually can't take it under 30. But what we're going to do in this case, so normally what we could say on the break, say, okay, well we won't play it because we can't physically get it under £30. But Sheridan has decided that we will do it, and what she will do is call the call centre to tell them it's going under £30. And I think for all of you that are collectors, you will know that Kyanite of this size, this carat weight, this individual size, should never in a million years go under £30. Have a look at these. Can I just say as well, Roz in Warwickshire, we got your text, but I did say earlier on, Roz, if Roz in Warwickshire is watching, can you send me your customer number, because I have something for you that I need to send to you. You texted in the other day when we had the Indicolite Tourmaline saying, wish I had enough money to get this. And I said, do you know what, Roz? I'm going to give you one. I'm going to send you one. So I need you to send your customer number so that I can send that Indicolite Tourmaline to you. So if you're still watching, Roz in Warwickshire, 60777, you know the drill. I need your customer number. Right, that's coming up for you in a little while. Let's start with some Swarovski for you. Have a look at these. Ooh. Oh, look at all of these. Did you get all of them? All of them? No. Because we normally have these in like packs of 3. So you're going to get 3 of each. You've got the black and the gold in there. You've got the AB coated and your silver in there as well. You've got the red and the gold, and you've got the green in the gold in there as well. Oh, we don't have many of these in stock at all. They are incredible, aren't they? There's something for everyone in there, isn't there? They're absolutely incredible. You've got, what, black diamond, black spinel. You've got your mystic topaz in there, your rubies, perhaps your emeralds in there as well. Those colours are really, really strong. You're going to get 15 individual pieces, 3 of each colour, at £29.95. That is £2 per component for you. XP GC 99 is your code for these. 0800 644 655 or on the web at jewellerymaker.com. If you were just to pop this one in a necklace design, what kind of price tag? Sheridan, can you remember? Because this I always forget, because we don't have Mystic Topaz here at Jewellery Maker. What the lustre is called for Mystic Topaz? There's a certain name for that particular lustre, yeah, and I've never been able to remember it. I need to maybe Google it. If you're watching and you know, let me, because every time I have the AB coated Swarovski, I think of Mystic Topaz, and that there's a word that describes that particular lustre, and I cannot think what it is. XPGC 99 is your code. 0800 644 655 or on the web at Joy. It's that lustre there. Right, blue magnesite for you. Oh, I love these. Now we had deal of the day a week ago, maybe, I think, and it was turquoise. Yeah. Do you remember that bracelet?
I do.
Oh my god!
And earrings as well.
Yes. Same shape as these magnesites here, but they were turquoise, and one of our in-house designers had made the most incredible bracelet on the loom, on the bracelet loom, using these shaped gemstones. It looked fabulous, didn't it?
It was amazing.
It looks, and it was with like orange.
It was like with amber coloured kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it was
so
fabulous.
nice.
It was really beautiful. 50 carats of blue magnesite that does look like turquoise, I have to say. 14 by 5 millimetres in size at £6.95. You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Oh, my eyes went funny then. I'm going to start again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27 individual gemstones. £6.95. Earrings, bracelet designs, just simple beaded bracelets and necklaces with these. In fact, that would make a lovely stretchy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Oh, do you know it? The little copper tubes, the little cup.
The ones we just had.
The ones that you
spacer tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's catching, isn't it?
Yeah.
GBPO20 is your code for this one at just £6.95 this afternoon. All you have to do to get involved is dial the number on the bottom of your screen, 0800 644 655. You can join us on the web at jewellerymaker.com, or you can download the app and tap the app and take us everywhere. In your pocket. Multicoloured pearls. Under £30. Look at the size of these. Oh, imagine necklace bust, boutique jewellers, in the window, 9 to 10 millimetres in size. 9 to 10 millimetres in size. No price tag. What would you think? Would you go in and ask? I wouldn't. I don't think anybody would. I really, very much Pretty Woman moment. Now, these are natural. Oh my God, these definitely should not be in this hour. Now, for those of you that are pearl lovers, for those of you that buy and sell pearls, if our guest designer Janet Dwyer is watching at home now, she'd be all over this, let me tell you. Not just gravy, but jus for our Jan, this would be. Do you know, I don't sell jewellery, so whenever I kind of throw prices out there, I'm talking from my knowledge of gemstones, having worked in the industry for such a long time and doing research, I would get my money back and some on one of these pearls in a 925 sterling silver necklace. You have a 9 to 10 millimetre natural pearl. Absolutely incredible. Roz, we've got your customer number. That Indicolite Tourmaline strand will be winging its way to you first thing tomorrow morning. IHGP46 is your code for this. Now, pearls, very much like diamonds in their pricing. So if you imagine a 92-point diamond solitaire and a 99-point diamond solitaire, to the naked eye, you're not really going to see that difference in the size. The price will remain quite steady between 92 points and 98 points, although the difference is 6 points. If you had a 99-point diamond and a 1.01 carat diamond, the difference is 2 points. You're never going to notice the difference in size by looking, but the price tag could be massively different. And the reason being is because you've reached that desirable size of a carat. Once you get to a carat in a solitaire, anything and above can shoot through the roof. Same with pearls. Once you get to 7 millimetres in a pearl, the price tag can shoot through the roof. 9 to 10 millimetres in size, and they are natural. I'm getting this strand. I'm getting this one.
I'm just going to say, if you got that kit, I went with pink tourmaline because of the kind of the lavender and the kind of peachy colours. But can you imagine that as a combination? And again,
Wow.
you could put it all together, or you could just have one. You could maybe put a couple of those in that strand of tourmaline.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was a lovely combination if you did get that kit.
I tell you what, Ash Sheridan's had too much coffee. Do you know, for me, if this strand was $49.95, I would say that's an incredible price tag, which it is. There's nowhere else you could get something like this. But Sheridan wants you to get it home for £30 with your P&P. So she's going to take P&P off for you. IHGP 40, well, that helps me. IHGP 46 0800 644 655. One of these gorgeous hazy violet pearls. 925 sterling silver. I would be selling that.
Wow, wow. And they're round.
Do you know, I want to say 40, but I want to say 50 because it's a round pearl. Imagine if I sold those for £50 a piece. I'm going to count them for you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 47 individual gemstones. 47 times 50 is 2,350. That is a good holiday. Oh my, that's the money making potential.
That was a good guess. Like a good workout. What the maths?
Oh, that was quite easy, that one.
Oh.
No. 0800 644. Everyone's really shocked. 0800 644 655. Do you know what? You could sell them at, if I don't want to say £20. You could sell them at £20 a piece, but I wouldn't.
Because if you did that, you would kind of be taken away. People would question. If you did that, people would be like,
definitely.
They wouldn't believe they
Can
were
you imagine the
real.
valuation of that necklace if you knotted it and added a sterling silver clasp? That would be into 3 figures.
Definitely.
Well into 3 figures.
Definitely.
Oh, I love those. Gorgeous. Gold-plated tube spacers for you. Do you know what? I've got a couple of these, actually, just on Essilon, and I have them as a stack of bracelets. So I've got like it's a lovely kind of nudie coloured Essilon one, and then I've got one on a blue one as well, and it is just one of these in my stack of bracelets, and I've just got like, you know, the sliding nut on the, that's it. That's simply all I've done with them, and they look beautiful. They're really, really quick to make and really effective as well when you're layering them up with the bracelets. 10 pieces in total, 7 by 2 millimetres in size. Look at the drill hole on those as well. You could fit so many threads through there. 10 pieces, 79 pence per component for you. Not your price tag this evening. 0800 644 655. FIRF 45 is your code. Taking it down to just 39 pence per component. Can I be completely honest with you? It's 8:15. We know we are competing with other things right now. It's the best time to be watching. Let me tell you, it really, really is. £3.95. FIRF 45 at just 39 pence. Susan Gosher says, can't believe this price for such gorgeous pearls. Thank you, JM. I know. And do you know what? You can still get those pearls. JewelleryMaker.com. They are still available on the web. I will definitely be getting mine as soon as I come off at 10 o'clock this evening. I'll be getting these as well, I think. In fact, I didn't pay £3.95 for mine. I'm sure I paid £6.95. Just saying. FIRF 45. How about some Burmese jadeite for you? Under 30. I know, look. You have to expect this from me. I'm not this clumsy at home, actually.
I was going to say, let's not tell lies.
Actually. I am terrible. I am absolutely terrible. The other morning, it's like, you know, when you're late for school anyway, like you're rushing, you know, even if you got up at 4 a.m. in the morning, you're still running out the door. 2 litres of Vimto all over a white floor.
I can beat that. Going back to the whole roast dinner thing last week. I don't know if I told you this, probably did. And I decided to make, I made mashed potato for lunch. And I decided...
Anything with that?
Well, just mashed potato. Then we're going to have sausage and mash and gravy. We were going to have a good old-fashioned comfort food.
Yeah.
And I had peeled them, I had boiled them, I had riced them, I had done everything. I was mixing it all up in the saucepan. And then a wasp came in to my kitchen, buzzed really loudly in my ear, made me jump, and I dropped the whole saucepan straight into the dog's water bowl. So I then had to, my husband came in and he went, I'm just going to go to the shop and buy some ready-made mashed potato. And the dog's ate my mashed potato.
Dog had a lovely time, though.
Yeah, they were well happy. I personally was very unimpressed.
150 carats of your green Burmese jadeite you have here. This is just beautiful. This shape for me is kind of, it's a bit like your rice bead, isn't it? It's traditional beaded jewellery. That's what it makes me think of, you know?
It says drums, but to me that is marquise or rice. Yeah, because it kind of tapers to a point, doesn't it?
I'm trying to think what a drum actually is now in terms of gemstones, because I'm just thinking rice bead now.
See, to me, drums are normally like that, but they're not so tapered in at the end. They're kind of more flat.
Right.
I just think they're really pretty. Whatever shape you put them on, whatever shape you call them, they are beautiful.
Oh, they are gorgeous. Yeah, either way, sorry. Do you know what? Burma has given the world some of the best gemstones on the planet. This source is renowned for giving us the best spinel, rubies, your jadeite as well. That colour is so calming. It's so serene as well. It's incredible. And it's been used for centuries in jewellery for medicinal purposes as well. They're last of stock. We're just going to do it. AEPO 39 is your code. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, approximately 32 gemstones on that strand. With the pink tourmaline, they look gorgeous. Beautiful. Those 2 hues, very soft hues, aren't they? They look really, really beautiful. £14.95. AEPO 39. It's actually stuck now, would you believe, that ring? 0800 644 655. Rosalind in Devon, Marilyn in Nottinghamshire, Lorraine in Perth and Kinross, Susan in Merseyside, all their congratulations. Barbara's just got hers, Marianne's just got hers as well. Well done. Connectors. Ooh. Okay, approximately 9 left of the Burmese jadeite. Keep checking out. Right. Have a look. Ooh. Ooh. Connectors. Yeah. I would have these in a necklace design. Multi-stranded, maybe chain, or very delicate gemstones there. So something like the multicoloured sapphire or the Indicolite Tourmaline. Oh, yeah. Oh, imagine. So you could have, you could have chain as your main necklace if you wanted to connect that. Or you could make that gemstones as well. Earrings, imagine that pair of earrings with these. I mean, they will sparkle in the ear, won't they?
You had those sapphire drops, didn't we?
Yeah.
So you could have 3 lengths of chain and just have drops of sapphire.
Definitely, that would look incredible. They're stunning. £7.95. They're 925 sterling silver, and you also have your CZ in there as well. They will look amazing. Any events at the end of the year that you might be going to, charity balls, anything like that. All you're going to do is dial the number on the bottom of your screen, 0800 644 655. They look like diamonds. There are not many people, even our gemologist Marie, who works here at Jewellery Maker, in-house gemologist, said to me, if I took her 2 samples together, one CZ, one diamonds, she would not be able to tell the difference just by looking at them. She wouldn't be able to tell. So I wouldn't. I don't think many people can, unless the diamonds are of poor quality and they're of lesser quality and you can see perhaps cloudiness or inclusions in them. These are absolutely clean as you like, aren't they? You know, if you thought of a decoloured diamond that was VVSI grade for clarity, you'd be paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds for a carat weight like this. If you're asking me carat weight equivalent on these, you're probably looking at about 50 points per earrings, carat weight equivalent there. £7.95. Well done multi-buyers on these as well. It's definitely one of those components that's going to be hugely popular on your craft store. So do multi-buy if you can, because once that one pair's gone, you'll wish you could have got more at that price. Which is great, because you can always go onto the web, and we may have them then, you may be able to buy them, but they're at a fixed price on the web. By tuning in and watching live, you get discounted prices, so it's about securing that price as well. Right. Amethyst, Zambian amethyst for you. Ooh.
Wow.
Look at these. Look at the different tones that you've got in this strand. Do you know what? That's rare to see in a Zambian amethyst strand. Generally speaking, it's most definitely that kind of really deep chocolate box hue. What's great about having the varying tones here is you've got the best of both worlds. So you see, take this gemstone for example here. You know, that's typical of Zambian amethyst, that really deep, rich tone. Now, can you see how the tone is so dark that it's not allowing any light into the gemstone? So you're not getting any inner glow, you're not getting any kind of brilliance from that gemstone. But then if we move along to another tone in the strand, a lighter tone, it is allowing light into that gemstone. So it's giving you an internal glow. If you like brightness in gemstones, go for the lighter tones. We don't always get this with Zambian amethyst. Generally is that dark tone. You've got the best of both worlds with this one. You've got the sparkle and you've got the colour as well. 3x1 to 7x4 millimetres in size, 18 centimetre strand at £14 and 95 pence for you. 50 carats you've got there. LERU70 is your code for this one. How lovely would that look? Rosary linked with copper.
That'll be beautiful. And again, you've got like those connectors, you've got those round pearls. They'd go lovely with the round pearls, actually.
Yeah, they would look stunning.
Because again, it's that colour pop, isn't it?
Definitely. £9.95 is fantastic, isn't it? 50 carats, natural Zambian. Oh, well, that just works really well again, doesn't it? Pink tourmaline, Zambian amethyst. Don't mind if I do. Oh, gosh, going with everything, that one. LERU70 is your code. Make sure you check it out. Remember, you've got 30 days to think about it, okay? 30-day money-back guarantee. If for whatever reason you are not satisfied, you can send it back, okay? It's a no-quibble money-back guarantee. So just make sure you check it out as soon as you possibly can. LERU70 is your code for this one. Sandra's back in. Congratulations. Do you know, there's so many of you that have already been this evening taking advantage of that one postage and packaging. Less than 30. Once they are gone, will we ever have them back? I don't know. I don't know. Do you know?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Don't know.
0800 644 655. Well done. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Star by. This is big mistake, and like, so, oh no, oh no, oh. Okay, Sheridan's words, not mine. I've committed now, so. In fact, I won't tell you exactly what she said, but she can't back out now because we've already shown it to you and we've already told you that we are going to take it under £30. It shouldn't be in this hour. Sometimes the system will allow us to take things a little bit lower. More often than not, it won't allow us to take things any lower because we categorically cannot. We can't physically get this under £30 for you, but Sheridan is on the phone right now to the call centre. What we have to do is call through to the call centre and say, right, we have 128 carats of kyanite, BD NV 97. I promised it under £30. I can't take it under £30, but I need you to honour that price. Everybody that checks out needs to honour the price tag that we're taking this down to. Oh. I don't want to do this. It's, you know, it's my favourite blue gemstone in the whole world. The carat weight that you have here, not just across the strand, but individually, they are absolutely mahoosive. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Now she's realised she's speaking to somebody that she actually knows. She's into, oh, how are your kids? How old are your kids? Oh, my kids are fine. What do you have for dinner? Oh, lovely, Dad. We're taking this. I'm not kidding you, that's exactly the conversation that's going on now. I've got a little girl now. That would totally be me. I mean, to be fair, we really shouldn't be addressing this anyway, so crack on, you know. So, what are you doing tomorrow, Laura? Got anything going? Got any plans for tomorrow?
I'm just going to have a chill at home, maybe catch up. You know, a day off. You know?
Day off.
Yeah.
You're just going to chill.
Yeah, yeah.
How lovely. Like, how nice is that, just chilling? What time do you kind of get up?
Well, I've got to get the kids
School
to school. Yeah, so I'll have to get up at 7:30 with the kids and, you know. And
that's a lie-in.
Yeah, well,
that is a lie-in for me, 7:30. How lovely. 6:10. 6:10 this morning.
6:10.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And, you know, it was so dark as well. And she's done it a couple of times where she's woken up early and I've taken her to the window and said, look, Megan, look, it's dark. It's not even dark, it's pitch black. This is too early. This is too early. Like, it's 6:10. What's that all about? And then clocks go back as well, don't they?
Oh, no, they do.
Yeah. Clock's going back in October, so that means it'll be like 5 o'clock, not 6 o'clock, because children don't adjust.
No, they don't
to
understand,
the
do they?
No,
They don't understand.
No.
You have the argument of when they go forward and it's still light out, so I'm not going to bed.
Yeah, we do. But then you've got blackout blinds for that. You can't change the clock, can you? No.
No.
So unfortunately, it's going to be like really early.
Are you actually ignoring me?
Who's that?
Like, seriously, are you ignoring me? Can we see that? Don't ignore me. I'm really sorry. I would take 100%. I would take responsibility. I know. I can't even physically take it under £35. I've just had a nice little natter with Kayla.
I heard you. How are your kids? Oh, my
She
kids
looks
are
amazing.
lovely.
Well, I know, I'm sidetracking. I am going to pull this, though, because you're right, it shouldn't be under 30. But you two are talking, what were you talking about?
We're just talking about life.
Just ignoring me.
Anything but addressing what's actually on the screen.
Ignoring
right
me.
now.
Let's do it. The price is already there. I'm going to honour it. Let's commit it right.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 gemstones, 128 carats. You're talking an average of 5 carats per gemstone. You wouldn't get a 5 carat kyanite solitaire anywhere for that price tag.
That makes it just sort of
What are you going to have for dinner tomorrow?
just over £1 per bead.
Dinner tomorrow? Monday. What do I normally have on a Monday? Monday's like, I don't know why, but Monday's like a chip night. But I don't eat chips really as a rule. But that's like the kids' chip night.
Chip night. Anything with chips?
Yeah, omelette, beans, you know, fish fingers. I just been called a punk. Right, Sheridan said, if you're coming in on the web, you will need to call in, okay, to get that price tag, because if you're checking out on the web, it will be $34.95, okay? You'll have to just call in to make sure that you get that price tag applied to your order, okay? 0800 644 655. Shall we move on? I think so. I think it's probably best. Microfaceted black rutile quartz. Oh, how pretty is this?
Oh, that's cute.
I love this. I love this gemstone anyway, and I love I would like to do a microfaceted hour, because I love the microfaceted strands. They are so beautiful. They're really, really pretty. When you think of the amount of work and the amount of time that goes into these, £6.95. You've got classic monochrome look there effectively, haven't you? That's going to go with absolutely anything and everything. Stacker bracelets are all the rage at the moment. And let's be honest, we're not seeing many genuine gemstone stacker bracelets. If you go to your ladies' fashion stores, it might just be threaded stacker bracelets. You might get some plated chain. You might get macrame style bracelets and things like that. Less is more, isn't it? Less is more, and that's exactly what you're getting with this strand here. JM, RU02 is your code. 0800 644 655 695. No. Oh. JM, RU02.
So that ring that you're wearing.
Yes. Which ring? I actually genuinely thought you were just on about my silver band then. I was like, yeah, we should go with this then.
You could make that same ring design with those.
Oh.
Doesn't have to be chips.
Yeah, how nice would that be as well? And sparkly.
Be really sparkly. And again, I would just make it really random.
Yeah.
And just see the pattern sort of develop.
Yeah, perfect, aren't they? 10 carats of your black rutile quartz, microfaceted. Incredible price tag you've got on your screen there. The delicate charms that we have available on the website as well. Perfect. If you want to add to this, you can. Lisa in Cumbria, Janice in Worcestershire, Lena in Delana's in, Tina's back in, Gail's back in. Congratulations to you. Collect it in the West Midlands. Congratulations. Collect it in Bristol. You've just managed to get yours as well. I've got Elizabeth in Greater London. You've just managed to check out. Lindsay, you're there. Congratulations in Clackmannanshire. Collect it in Bedfordshire. You've just managed to get yours as well. Anita, you've got yours. Congratulations to you. Edinburgh, you're there. Congratulations, you've just come in Pembrokeshire, and good night and Rhonda. Amazing, well done. Ethiopia. Oh, I know which strand you're talking about. Oh my gosh, how many do we have? Oh. Okay. I launched this strand. I launched this strand a couple of weeks ago, and it's the first strand I've seen of Ethiopian faceted rounds. So normally we'll have Ethiopian rondelles, faceted rondelles. I've never seen the faceted rounds, and get as close as you like, Leah. These are incredible. Oh.
Wow.
And you know what? That was the price tag that we sold these at. And you know what? They flew out of the door. I know we had a 3-figure quantity, but that was all we had. And we've got less than 30 available. 4 carats of Ethiopian opal. The parcel that we have had of late has been the best, not that I've ever seen here at Jewellery Maker. It's been the best Ethiopian opal I have ever seen in my whole time in the gem industry. I've never seen anything quite like it. They are absolutely incredible. And you know what? They do look good on screen, in all fairness, but they look so much better in the flesh. They really, really do. They are glowing. Reds, greens, oranges, ultraviolet blues you've got coming through there. They are just £29.95. That is a last of stock price tag that you've got there. I'll just channel set those, Laura, into a bracelet.
Yeah, I mean, that's
would be
just,
my design.
yeah, again, earrings, maybe a couple in a ring, and you'll be surprised that they'll actually go quite a long way.
Yeah.
You could put 5 in a ring, you've got the 2 centre ones there if you wanted as accents on earrings, and you've still got enough there to go in a bracelet. I'm shocked at that price. I wasn't even expecting it to have been originally the original starting price. I was thinking that was going to be a sort of £99 price.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Really, with that quality.
Oh, just... Do you know, this was another like the Indicolite Tourmaline. I walked into the office and Simon said to me, would you like this for your show? And just held it up and I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, give that to me now. £29.95. There's over 10 in baskets. Weber's amazing, but you've got to check out. You haven't done it yet. You're so close, but you have to check out. These are pretty much gone. If everybody that has them in their baskets checks out right now, they are pretty much gone. Collect it in Tyne and Weir, Celine in California, collect it in Hertfordshire, Charlene in Arizona, Elizabeth in Glamorgan, Claire in Bristol, Caroline in Essex, Deirdre in Greater London, you're there as well. Wait until you get them home. They look spectacular now, but just wait until you see these in the flesh. They are absolutely beautiful. Cutie. NV23 is your code for these. Make sure you check it out, because if you don't, you are going, oh, look at those. Look at that inner glow. They are just unbelievable. 6 left. That is all we have. 6 left. I've got 8 in baskets. I've got telephone bidders there. It's a race to the finishing post for that one. They are gorgeous. Oh, imagine that. Are these the triplets? No? I've got a strand. You could. Sheridan is turning into a designer right before our very eyes. It happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. Have a look at these. These are gorgeous together. The rutile quartz and the clear quartz. Clear quartz. It's a gemstone essential for me.
It really is, and I've got to be honest, I haven't seen it for a while, just as a strand.
No, we don't, to be fair, we don't really have it.
We used to have bundles, we used to have quite a lot of it, didn't we? But I actually haven't seen just a strand of clear quartz for a long time.
They are gorgeous. They're so versatile, they really are. Adding, luster into designs. If you've got any of our, do you remember the multicoloured elastics that we used to do? For fun, stretchy bracelets. If you put colour through those gemstones, whether that be thread or whether it be elastic, it almost magnifies the colour for you.
You can see that with the white, can't you? Because that's a white cord in the inside of that.
It just creates such fun designs.
Yeah, it really does. And again, you can put coloured wire through it. You can put... And what I love about it is whatever gemstone you add it to, if you do add it, it will pick up the colour. It will sort of reflect those colours.
They are just beautiful. They're like little bubbles, aren't they? £6.95. I am always saying your gemstone essentials, your black gemstones, your white gemstones, your clear gemstones. You could pick up any coloured gemstone, any coloured thread, any coloured wire, any coloured finding, any coloured hair. And it would work.
It would.
I'll tell you. Which ones, sorry, love? Oh, the triplets. Ruby, emerald and sapphire. Have a look at these. Have a look. 17 carats in total. Your sapphire, your ruby and your emerald colour triplet. So what we've done here is we've taken your quartz, okay, and we've popped that colour through the centre there, and then quartz on the top, okay? So that colour is never going to fade. It's never going to fade. It's not going to scratch off of there or anything. It's locked. That colour is locked inside of that quartz there. Do you know what? Statement rings. Imagine that.
Yeah, most definitely. Again, you could prong set them. I think Alison does. Is it called gallery setting?
Yeah.
So you could kind of create a wire box almost frame and actually have it set within that. That would be beautiful.
Look amazing. £12.95. UII 008, I think that was. Righty-ho. Charoite, look at this. Coins.
Oh, wow.
Under 30, by the way, till the end of the show. I know. Have a look at these. Charoite is beautiful, just such a gorgeous, and there's nothing else like it. I mean, amethyst, yes, in its hue, but in its appearance, there is really, really nothing quite like it. Absolutely beautiful. Completely natural gemstone coming all the way from Russia, near the Charoite River, hence the name. It is just the most beautiful. It's almost like a neon purple. It's like so bright, that deeper hue that you've got there. It's absolutely beautiful. And then you've got almost silky-like inclusions running through the gemstone that kind of reminds me a bit like seraphinite, actually, although it's a green gemstone in those
definitely.
markings.
Yeah, it really does have that effect, doesn't it? It's just got something sort of magical about it.
Yeah, definitely. Now, they are screaming out to me to be rings.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, you've got a coin, you've got the drill hole, you know, in the perfect place there for you as well. So each one of those could be a ring. 95 sterling silver, definitely for me. £34 a night. Well, we can't do that, can we? We've already established this. QGRU 35 is your code. It's a real regal purple hue, isn't it? No, we can't do 34.95. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14 individual gemstones you have on that strand. That's 7 pairs of earrings. That's 14 rings that you have there. Pendants, yeah, with the tassel on the bottom. Would it gorgeous? Oh,
simple, but that's just, but that's a ready-made earring right there, isn't
see, that for me, it's almost got the river running through it, hasn't it? How beautiful is that one? See, they're all slightly different. Their markings, each one will be completely unique. Nobody is going to have exactly the same charoite as you in terms of the hues that are in there, the patterns in that gemstone as well. 130 carats, 11 to 16 millimetres in size at just £29 and 95 pence for you. Well done. Michelle in Cheshire, you've managed to get yours. Karina, you're there. Congratulations to you. In Bedfordshire, you're there. Leicestershire, you've just managed to get yours. Derby, you're there as well. Congratulations to you. £29.95. Just put that back on. Fabulous. Right. Black onyx for you. Oh my gosh. You should see the pearl. In fact, shall I show you now? Black onyx. These are mahoosive.
Look at it. And again, with that tourmaline, actually, all three of them go lovely together, don't they?
Yes, that is sophistication personified, isn't it? Those pearls are enormous. They're coming up for you in just a second. 88 carats of your black onyx faceted rounds, 6 millimetres, desert island size for you. There isn't anything you couldn't do with these. So again, you've got that gemstone essential in its colour, gemstone essential in its size as well. Versatility, the possibilities are endless. There isn't anything you couldn't do with this strand. 88 carats of your black onyx, faceted to perfection as well. So you really have that very, very glamorous, lustrous look, don't you? That's beautiful. Even just one of those in the middle of a design, pearls would look incredible. Yorkshire, you've already checked out. Congratulations to you. Bedfordshire, you're back in as well. HFKZ. 42 is your code, 0800 644 655. Whether that is the main piece, whether they are accenting, you could use them as spacers in designs as well.
Oh, definitely. And again, they're going to go with everything, aren't they? At the end of the day, it's a black gemstone. But like you say, that colour, that sort of that faceting and that sparkle, it's just going to sort of add that bit of pop to something, a bit of drama.
Talking of drama, Sheridan's middle name. £7.95 is not your price tag. HFKZ 42 is your code. Nobody pays any more than anybody else. You will all only pay that final low closing price tag. Don't ever think you've checked out too early. You couldn't possibly check out too early. £5.95. Do you know, it's nights like these and auctions like these that really make me think I need to set aside more time to make jewellery so that I can sell, because the money-making potential is just ridiculous,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I mean, like you say, it's just to do a couple of stretchy bracelets, we've got more than double your money back.
Yeah, absolutely. Easily peasily, haven't you? You know, you imagine a 44 carat stretchy, get £10 for that easily. Easily. And some if you wanted to, depending on where you're selling. Wendy in Devon, Linda in Yorkshire. Collect it in Tyne-Weir, you're there. Caroline, you've just managed to check out. Congratulations. Lynn, you're there as well. 0800 644 655. Oh. That wasn't an emergency vehicle driving past. I was just getting some information in my ear about the pearls. Do you know, we can never guarantee prices here at Jewellery Maker. I'm just trying to back some. And this is, I guess, the beauty of having auctions. And, you know, when we say, come in and buy this, you know, there's urgency there. There's like, you know, we can never guarantee prices. And, you know, sometimes prices go back up. You know, it might be that you see something low one day, but the next time you see it on air, it may go up. Sometimes we have really, really big quantity of something, so we can do something really special. It's called PR auction. Pretty ridiculous, that stands for. 10 to 11mm pearls. It's under £30. Let's just have a little chat about this. If you are brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker, if this is the first purchase you ever make, you will never leave us. Let me tell you. This is unbelievable what we are about to do. Oh, do you know what? We've had people shopping with us since day dot here at Jewellery Maker, 8.5 years now, pretty much. We've been going, and you know, we started off specialising in genuine gemstones. That's the majority of what we do here at Jewellery Maker, genuine gemstones. But we do now also bring you components that feature CZ and Swarovski and things like that as well. We have an amazing buying team that travel the globe, that get you the best deals. The great thing is, because we buy in such big quantities, we can get great deals, okay? Sometimes I think when you see prices on screen, it is hard, it's difficult to not let that imply a worth or a value, isn't it? Because you think, well, if they're worth more, then why are you not selling them for more? For us, it's basically big buy-in. As our Sheridan just said, it's like Groupon. It's consortium buying. That's exactly what it is. If you were to get this valued, okay, 10 to 11mm pearls you have here, they're absolutely massive, okay? What jewellers do when it comes to valuing items for insurance purposes, and this is all they do, they search the market and they look at how much it's going to cost you to replace that piece of jewellery. So this is actually something that you can do now. So you can go online now, if you're on the web, open up a new tab, type in 10 to 11mm white freshwater culture pearl necklace, and tell me, see what kind of prices you can find. Because that's what you'd be looking at in a valuation. You know, jewellers are looking at what it will cost you to replace that piece of jewellery. And, you know, touch wood, I hope to goodness you never ever lose that piece of jewellery. For curiosity and also insurance purposes, get them valued, please, because they are sizable. I can tell you now that you would not be able to replace them for the price tag that we are going down to this evening. There will be multi-buyers in this auction. there's masses of money making potential to be had in this strand. Now at 10 to 11 millimeters in size, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38 individual pearls. Me personally, I'm going to multi-buy. I'm going to not, in fact, when I say multi-buy, I'm going to use a big chunk of my budget for these because I know the money making potential in them is huge. So I'm probably going to go 3 or 4 on these, okay? And I'm going to knot one necklace, add my sterling silver clasp, and that will be, with this size, that's got to be £150 upwards. If I'm making earrings with these, and when I say this with pearls, I'm always talking 925 sterling silver because I personally wouldn't use anything less. Earrings with these, they're going to be £40 a pair, minimum. A pendant, just one 925 sterling silver chain, that's going to be £50 for me. So I want to multi-buy because I want to sell the earrings. I want to sell the individual pendants as well because there's going to be huge money-making potential in that.
Definitely, definitely. Like you say, those options are there just to have one as a centre of a bracelet. You know, it's very of that size. You don't need to go over the top with them. You can use them individually, or you can use them all as a one-off necklace.
Yeah. Oh, they'd look amazing, wouldn't they? Oh, look at me. Okay, so if you're knotting, if you knot them and you add a clasp to these, you're going to get a little bit more of a drop. So what's great here at Jewellery Maker, the majority of our strands are 38 to 40 centimetres, okay? So if you are adding those knots and adding that clasp, that necklace is probably just going to fall down to the collarbone. Now, pearls have a length vocabulary all of their own. The most popular length in pearl necklaces is known as the choker length. Now, you might assume or think that that is up at the neckline, the choker length, traditionally that is, but the choker length in a pearl necklace sits on the collarbone, and that's the most popular. Now, once you've knotted these and added your clasp, it's pretty much going to be sat on the collarbone, so you're going to have the most popular length in that necklace. £49.95, and I already have loads of you checking out. Now, you know that this is going under 30 because we're in an under £30 hour. So let's just get there, if we can. Oh, we can, it's fine. Oh, just had a moment of panic then. Oh my, because I wouldn't be surprised, to be perfectly honest. They're huge, aren't they? £29.95. So for those of you that checked out at $49.95, we've just put £20 back in your pocket. Wow. PR auction. This auction has closed previously in the 40s, in the £40 region before. And again, you know, that I would be more than happy. To $49.95, I've got my money back. You know, if I was making pendants for these, did I count 38? I can't remember now. You know, I'd have 38 times 50 in pendants. I'm more than happy to pay £50 for this necklace. I'm more than happy to pay £30 for this necklace. Even if you wanted to sell these at £10 each, we are laughing all the way to the bank. £380 money making potential, obviously minus your cost. In this, it's a no-brainer. It's just a no-brainer. And obviously, you know, you might be thinking, well, if it's that easy, why isn't everybody selling jewellery? My top reason is time, which I know it is for a lot of you as well. But many jewellery makers here will tell you that it started off as a hobby. People have joined us at Jewellery Maker, as Laura did, made pieces of jewellery, got more and more involved, and now she sits here. And now this is what Laura does. This is what Laura does as her job. How amazing is that? If your hobby becomes your job, you'll never work a day in your life. How amazing would that be? And you can do it. We have all had to start somewhere. We've all started as beginners, and if that is a hobby and continues to be a hobby, brilliant. You're doing something that you love, you're giving genuine gemstone gifts, you're filling your own personal collection with genuine gemstones. But if that person comes up to you and says, that's a lovely necklace, where did you get that from? I made it. Do you think you could make me one? I'll pay you. Do you think you could make me one for my friend? Do you think you could make me one for my mum? Do you think you could make me 5 for gifts for Christmas? And this is how it all starts. Gladys in Renfrewshire's got 2, Lorraine in Tyne Weir, Lynn in Hampshire, Sue in the Highlands has got 2, Helena in Oxfordshire, Janice in Worcestershire, Wendy in Devon, Josephine in Glamorgan, Collect it in Hertfordshire, Jeanette in Greater London, Elle in Hampshire, Collect it in Hertfordshire. Do you want to see another price? $10 to 11mm pearls. $26.95. It's not your price tag. That's not your price tag. Literally, everyone at home is like, oh my gosh, £26.95. Now is the time to be dialing. 0800 644 655. Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor.
So effectively, we've almost gone half price from the starting price.
Yeah.
Because we started at $49.95 and we're now nearly at half price.
I know.
That's crazy.
This never happens anywhere else, does it? You know,
crazy.
I always like to use the supermarket analogy that when you're doing your weekly shop, if they say that's £50, please, that'd be a great weekly shop. But if they say £50 and you hand them that money and then they give you like £20 back,
yeah, that's
happy day. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. £23.95.
That is less than half price.
Less than half price.
Wow.
How amazing is that? Candy in Greater London, Linda in Yorkshire, Lynn in Ayrshire, Kay Collect it in Tyne Weir, Collect it in Hertfordshire, Jeanette L, Tina in Greater London, Candy, Jeanette, Joan in County Durham. Linda, Candy, Weldon, Joan, the web has gone nuts. The phone lines have gone absolutely. Oh, no. I can't take this anymore.
I can't
do this now.
I can't.
This is silly. She stood up. She stood up now. Oh, my gosh. She's rubbing her hands together.
Wow.
No, she's doing that. Oh, I'm scared.
I'm nervous.
Right, this has never been done before. We've never been this low before, by the way. Yeah. I know. If they don't sell out... Okay, we've got triple figures of these. We may not sell out this evening. If we don't, and they come back on your screen, do not expect that price tag. As I said earlier on, we know at this time of night on a Sunday we are competing with other things, okay? And we say this when it's sunny. You know those really hot days that we had? We have to compete. We have to keep you with us. We have to keep you watching. And this is how we do it. A minute.
I'm not looking. I'm not getting involved.
What's in these cupboards?
So what's your plans for tomorrow?
Oh, they don't even open.
No, they don't open. Have you never
They're
noticed
just
that?
for show. I thought they were like full of wire and gemstones and things. They don't even open. Amazing. What did you say you're doing tomorrow?
Just chilling, you know. Day off.
So, have you got
kids
holiday
to school.
books for next year?
No, you have to tell me some good places to go.
Oh, I can tell you lots of good places to go. There's some lovely places out there to go. Yes. What else can we talk about? Quickly. Christmas. What have your children asked for Christmas? Are they thinking about Christmas yet?
No, because we don't talk about Christmas
Until December.
It's good.
Oh, we've got that catalogue already. It's like my son's favourite thing to do. Yeah.
Oh, I have started saying, well, maybe we can ask Santa, you know.
Joan Cornwall says, I've just tuned in and judging by your reactions, that Sheridan is in the house again. She might be. That's never going to happen again just because I don't feel very well now.
Wow.
I think we should have a break.
I think we need to recover.
And I think we should have a half-time huddle and talk about what's just happened. If I were you, I wouldn't move a muscle because actually, believe it or not, she's allowed to stay for another hour. Watch this space, I'll see you in a sec.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Do you know what? We never ever have a smoky quartz anymore. Never mind in cabochon form. Oh my gosh, these are just beautiful.
And there's good and there's bad news. This ring has been removed.
Yes, the pink tourmaline ring has been removed, but I've replaced it.
But it's been replaced.
I've replaced it now with a huge Amazonite. I love that setting, Laura. How pretty is this?
It's cool, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, that is fabulous. Oh, it makes me want to go on holiday, that. Yeah, I know.
When are you going on
such
holiday?
a long way away.
Like next year?
Yeah. Next year. Somewhere hot and sunny.
When?
In February.
In February?
Yeah. It's got this colour and it has white sand.
Okay. Move on. Let's move on from this.
I mean, it'll be worth the wait, but I could just do with one now, you know. What was I? I'm sorry, I'm there now in my head. What was I talking about? This kit is beautiful. I love, love, love Amazonite. It's such a stunning, stunning gemstone. It's tranquil waters to me, that is. Now, smoky quartz, I mean, we just don't have it anymore. No, I wasn't going to put it back. We just don't have it anymore. We have the odd strand, you know. So to be able to get cabochons in this kit, I think, is brilliant. I mean, look, if you don't like the harshness of the black tone, because not everybody does, you know, it's a very dark block colour. If you want a softer tone, then go for your smoky quartz. It's very sophisticated, it's very glamorous. And you know what? I've always called this the sexy gemstone as well. It's past 9 o'clock, it's fine. Lan in the Highlands, love the show. Woo! And in the Highlands, is that Scotland, or am I just... I'm not good at geography. The Highlands is... I mean, the Highlands is Scotland, it's the Highland, isn't it? But is it actually? I think it is. So you're a national gemstone then. It's very rare for us to get smoky quartz here at Jewellery Maker, and it's so nice. In fact, I am not entirely sure that I've seen this in cabochon form before. I'm not 100%, but I don't think I have. $190 carats of Amazonite and smoky quartz you've got there. Aren't they just divine? Look at those colours. Look at those. Now just have a look at the pieces that Laura has made. I'll show you the ring first. Oh, that's beautiful. That is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. But have a look at the necklace designs as well. We're going to let you decide what you want to see Laura demo. Doesn't have to be just jewellery making. Just joking, just joking. Which one would you like to see Laura demo this evening? 60777. Start your message with the word JM Studio. Obviously, you're going to have to be pretty quick. Sheridan said, where is the ring? There it is. At the end of the show, we've got a moonstone. Have you got it? Magpie.
I've been looking at it, it's so pretty.
Ooh. A moonstone cabochon coming up for you at the end of the show. Can we challenge Laura in this hour? Of course we can.
Oh, come on. You've let me be all nice and comfortable. And I was like, last hour, and you're like, right.
We're going to work.
Do stuff.
Yeah. You didn't come here for a rest. Right. Which piece would you like to see? Oh, my smoky quartz. It's lovely, says Victoria in Hertfordshire. Mrs. Christmas. I should have that name.
You should.
Yeah. That's what Sheridan would say. Go with the ring, and we'll use the cabochon rainbow moonstone that you can pre-order, perhaps.
Let me have a look at the ring. Let me look at the cabochon. There's a reason. There's a reason I'm being hesitant, and that's all it is because when you've got transparent gemstones, this design doesn't always benefit a transparent gemstone. Yeah. That's the only reason I'm hesitant. Yeah. Doing it isn't the problem. It's just because if you look at the back of the stone, you'll see that there's like a pattern. Yeah. And if you have a transparent gemstone, it reflects through the gemstone. That's the only reason I was like about it. That's why I chose the Amazonite as opposed to the smoky quartz for it.
Yeah, totally. That's gorgeous, isn't it? So what would you like to see? 60777. Start message with the word James. You will have to be really, really quick though, obviously, because we need to know by the end of taking you through the kit. So what you will get in this kit is a massive carat weight of smoky quartz, and Amazonite in here. They are just beautiful. They really are so rare to get the smoker quartz cabochons you've got there. So you've got your carat weight of gemstones, which is 190 carats. Copper wire, 10 metres of 0.4, 4 metres of your 1mm gauge, and another 10 metres of your 0.4. So 20 metres of your 0.4 and 4 metres of your 1mm gauge. Then you have your findings as well. You've got your 50 centimetre length of chain in there, 2 pairs of your shepherd's hooks, 4 of your standard headpins, 5 of your crimp tubes, 5 of your jump rings, and 2 of your toggle clasps in there as well. NAXC93 is your code. 0800 644 6. Oh, those Amazonite. Oh, they're just gorgeous. Sorry, 0800 644 655. Phil, ring, 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 ring. Please, pretty please. Pretty please. There you go. First one in. I think Phil would like to see the ring.
Do you get that impression?
I'm not really sure what he wants to see. I think it's the ring. Perfect, perfect. Then that's what Laura shall do. NAXC93. I don't really know if I do want to. Sheridan says, do you want to see the price? I don't really want to anymore, to be honest. If we could hide the prices, that would be great. Okay, one price, straight down to it's low enough. It's low enough.
Wow.
22.95.
Is that for everything?
Yes. I've got 4 smoky quartz cabochons, 4 Amazonite cabochons. There is no way I would let even the smallest ammonite go for less than that price tag on your screen right now. That is absolutely incredible. 0800 644 655. Really? How long ago was that? £95 for a carat. Just for the gemstone. Goodness me.
Wow.
Not even joking, Leah. Yes, what on earth? £22.95. You know, you'd have that and some back on the ring, and then just take time with, you know, everything else is a bonus, isn't it? That's phenomenal, phenomenal value. Can you imagine if you use that in 925 as well? Woo. Do you know what you need to come in and get this kit this afternoon, this evening? 0800 644 655, or on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. 0800 644. Loads of you wanting to see us, the Royal Us, demo in with the smoky quartz, and there's a lot of messages coming through for that. Would you mind doing that particular piece?
Well, I can
quicken version.
Yeah, I can kind of go through the basics of it.
Fabulous. We're going to do that one instead then. 0800 644 655 NAXC93. Which one would you like?
Well, this is it, because you know I haven't got any of my stuff ready, so I'm totally going to use this and swap. Thank you. I'm so badly organised today. I don't know what's happening.
Today? Did I say that out loud?
I'm sorry. How much did you drop earlier on? Should we go down that road? No. I tell you what, Sheridan, would you like me to use the moonstone for it? Because I can use that for this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
How fabulous would the moonstone look with the smoky quartz?
Oh, look.
Oh.
So nice.
Ooh. Ooh. Nearly. Nearly. Whoop.
Yeah, imagine that as a combination. And I did actually put sort of like, how many did I put? 5? 5 of the 5 of the cabochons together in one piece, because I know it was a bit like, I thought, no, that's what, if I had this kit at home, that is what I would do.
That's how you would wear it.
I would actually.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I was really chuffed with how that came out. And again, so you can see how you can use them in a multiple. So, the reason that I was saying, as I said earlier, is that obviously the smoky quartz are transparent.
Yeah.
And so the Amazonite are great because they're a block solid.
Yeah, of course.
Which means that you can do something where you are going over the back of the gemstone. It's not going to affect the way it looks. However, if you do use your smoky quartz, you'll see it magnifies exactly what goes behind it. You can see it will show. And if you can see it,
and obviously, the more you have, the more you're going to see as well, aren't you?
So you can see everything like, oh, can't. They are.
Yeah. They're very highly polished gemstones.
They're very smooth. But you can see how just one little piece of wire will affect it. So you do have to be quite, that's why I was being quite selective in the way that I set them as well. So when you net them, as you can see, that's all I've done is netted them. I've done that because it means that you can catch the back of the, you can just frame the inside of the gemstone and not interfere with it. So I said I'm actually going to use the moonstone because this is coming up later. We want to see how pretty it can look.
It's pre-order actually. JewelleryMaker.com. It's there now.
Here are my JLo's pliers. I found them.
Just in a bag full of pliers. Is it just a case of looking?
It was really was just a case of looking. That's harsh. Very harsh.
But not just we all do it, don't we? Like, where is there? And it's like there.
The thing is, I knew they were. That's probably where they were, but I just, Right. So what I'm doing is I'm actually cutting some of my 1mm wire. Okay, and I'm going to take 2 lengths. So I'm going to take this and show you how it's going to look from the back. So you can see here. Okay. So because it's kept it very simple in that way, as I said, it doesn't affect the actual gemstone itself, keeps it nice and clear. So the reason that I used 2, whereas normally I would only use 1 wire to frame this, I've used 2 so that I can get this woven detail here. With regards to how much wire I need, to be honest with you, as long as it's going to be able to go around a gemstone, and then your excess wires are going to be what create this.
Right.
So obviously how much you have is up to you. All of this decoration that's coming down here, this is all from the wire.
Okay.
So this was quite long. I'm actually just going to do a little bit. Well, I'll probably go for about, what do you say?
Oh, you're asking the wrong person.
I reckon about
I don't know. 6 foot.
50 centimetres.
I don't know.
About half a metre.
I'm rubbish with lengths and distances and things like that. Yeah, I'm
This
terrible.
is half a metre, isn't it? 50 centimetres. Ooh, it's having a dance. But not far off, is it?
About 40 inches then, isn't it? And yeah, anybody would think she does this all the time.
Just really lucky guesser. So, so I'm going to take 2 lengths, and I'm going to take 2 lengths of this. And as I said, I want that because it's easier to make them all out of one piece rather than having to add. And you'll see here, I've even used the head pins from the kit as a sort of a fancy kind of connector for the chain. And I've used head pins just here as well, which you can't see too clearly. But again, just a tiny bit of additional detail. So it's like a ball, you know, when you do your wire and you can ball the end of the wire. It's that kind of effect. So I'll pop that over here. Okay, so you need something that's going to be the shape of, again, your ring mandrel is great for this, but you just want something that you can kind of get a nice clean shape for the cabochon, because as I showed earlier, when you turn the piece over, it's very on display. So if that's all sort of misshapen, that will jump out a mile. So again, I'm just going to sort of bring this around. You can use like your bell making pliers if you wanted to go a little bit smaller and tweak this. So I'm going to place that on there. Okay, and then again, I'm just going to sort of, obviously you would take a little bit more time and be a little bit more precise than I currently am. But as long as I can sit my gemstone on there like that, which I can. Okay.
Perfect. Philip in Staffordshire, all good. What a great show. I think that was a different Phil, wasn't it?
No, that was
Philip.
Philip.
That said Philip in Staffordshire. The other one was Phil. Ring.
So you've got that there, and again you can hammer it if you wanted to, but you want to keep that like that. And then I'm going to take my 0.4 wire, and what I've done is I've netted this gemstone, but I've actually done what we call a Viking knit setting. So you'll see that it's actually, you see the edges. It's all in one neat line. Okay. So when if anyone's familiar with Viking knitting, this is what Viking knit looks like on the actual Viking knit tool on a Lazy Daisy.
Don't you have a workshop?
I do actually on Thursday.
On this coming Thursday?
Yes.
So this coming Thursday, and there's still spaces available well, isn't there? So you can book workshops on the website, by the way, JewelleryMaker.com. If you go on to the bit that says workshops, you can select from your guest designers and from your dates as well. So it's this Thursday, there's still dates available. Get yourself down here.
Yeah, so that should be fun. but this is basically the same thing, but just
Yeah.
around the cabochon.
Okay.
So it will look like that, and if it didn't have gemstone, you would draw that off, and it would become a chain.
Right.
So that's the slight difference. If I just show you quickly on one of these ones, because they're quite covered, there's a good example here. These have just been classically netted, so you'll see that they're on each loop, whereas these are, if I show you like that, can you see the difference?
Yeah.
So that's in like a line.
Yeah.
Okay, just so that you can see the difference. It's your choice what you do as a setting.
Right.
It doesn't matter which way you do it. So I'm just going to take some, 0.4, and I'm going to take probably about a metre or so.
Okay.
A little bit more. So keeping both those wires together. Again, I'm just going to double check that that gemstone is going to sit on there, and I'm just going to take my 0.4 and just wrap the tail of it just around one of these side wires. We can tidy that up later. Just want to sort of get it locked into place, and then I'm going to just wrap around the frame, just so it's all nice and secure. And now what I'm going to do, move that slightly out of the way of my hand, bring the wire, I tend to cheat a little bit and fold the wire and bring it up into the frame. And then you just want to feed it around into place and form that loop. So you've got the wires will go into a little loop just like that. I may need to show you up closer so you can see it a bit easier. Okay. So I'm moving the wire out of the way and catching it with my hand, bringing it up and into the frame, and then just bring it around, and you'll have like that loop.
Right.
And then again, I'm just going to pull that. Oops, sorry, move into place. Can you see that? Okay. So it looks like that.
Okay.
So I'll just do another one. So again, I'm just moving that wire out of the way, and like I said, I'm folding the wire and bringing it up just so I haven't got to keep trying to find the end, basically. It just saves a bit of time. And then what you want is to be able to have that kind of loop effect like that.
Right.
Okay, can you see? And then you just want to bring that around. And I'm just using my hands just to set that into sort of the same kind of shape. Now what you can do is use a round nose pliers, and actually what you could do is put your pliers in like that and pull, and that will give you again a uniform size if you don't feel comfortable.
I was just going to say it must take quite a bit of practice.
You get, when you do this a lot, you'll sort of get like a natural sort of way of doing it. But if you wanted to use your round nose pliers, that's absolutely fine, and you would only need to use that for the first row. Because once you've done your first row, the rest just go around each loop you've just created. One thing I'll also say is, I mean, obviously consistency is quite good because you can see that loop is larger than the others. What I would say also is sort of stretch the loops as well, because if they're all bunched up like this, you're going to do a load, and then they're not going to sort of look as nice. If you just stretch them out, and all of a sudden you'll see that you're almost sort of halfway around. You can also see that I'm pushing it around the outside of the frame. Because what I want is to be able to put my stone in, and this is going to pull up around the edge of the stone. Okay, so just quickly do a couple more for you. Just do the one, you just want to go all the way around. This is
Hamida in Bristol says, hi all at Dan, can Laura do workshop in Bristol for those of us who can't get to Birmingham, please? Watch this space. That's what I say, watch this space. Just see that we're going on the road a bit next year, so you never know.
And we've got Bristol offices.
Oh, of course we have, yes. A customer says, is there a limit on how small the cab is for this particular week?
No, just be aware that obviously the smaller the cabochon, the trickier it's going to be. As in, you know, you're just going to have to kind of handle it. It's going to be more fiddly. Top tip I can give is masking tape. So when it comes to actually setting it, so for example, when I'm about to do the second row and I'm going to put the stone in, you can put a bit of masking tape around it now. It won't damage the stone or the wire, and then you can sort of remove it and then replace it sort of when you're doing the other side of the stone. So that's one thing I could say. Also, just do slightly larger loops and it'll catch it a bit easier. But I wouldn't want to do a teeny tiny stone. So I'm just going to get rid of this little tail now. Just going to get rid of that. That was just a wire that we started with.
Okay.
Now, when you get to this point, because it's moved around a little bit, because obviously I'm doing this a bit quickly, I'm just going to go back and check. And you see, if I look at it now, that it's actually gotten quite large. It's gone out. It's just sort of. So that's fine. No, that's good. I'm showing you that for a reason, because that's actually, it's moved.
Yeah.
So the frame's moved its size, so I wanted you to see that for a reason. It's not because I was doing it wrong.
I wasn't laughing, it was Leah.
They were all laughing.
No.
So
Butterfingers mark too.
So the reason I wanted to show that so that you go back and make sure that it is the right size.
Yeah.
And that's easy to fix, but also do that before. Make sure that your loops are, leave a bit of a gap.
Right.
So that matches. So now, for easiness sake, I'm actually going to just do the normal kind of netting. I'm actually going to cut this wire, I think it's too long. If you wanted to do the Viking knitting, if you do Viking knitting, what you'll do, I'm not going to do it because it's a little bit fiddlier, but basically what you do, if I can show you up close, so you'll see, this is the next loop technically, so what I'm almost going to do is go to the one next to it, and bring the wire through, and then into the loop.
Okay.
That's next to the wire.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is when you do that, it's actually going to go around. Can you see that? It almost hooks the loop that you made.
Yeah.
So that's how you would get that all in a row. So the next one I would do, I would scoot along, skip one, and then almost come back towards. Can you see it like that? So that would give you that loop going in the rows.
Right.
If you're not doing it that way, what you can do is just go straight onto the loop. So you continue what you've just been doing, but you just go onto each loop, okay? So popping that stone in, I try to say put the stone in when you can, just because it will make, I'm just moving these out of the way so that they don't keep going out of shape. You can start to sort of bring it up around the gemstone. You get a nice tight sort of finish to it then. So if you see now I've got the stone in, what I can do is pull it and go against the actual stone, and that's going to, rather than it sort of almost going a bit concertinaed in the effect. So going up again, just making sure it's exactly the same. I'm not changing anything, but I can really sort of make sure it goes around that gemstone then. Okay, so just coming all the way up. And you can see that that's now catching that gemstone nicely.
That's lovely.
And so that it doesn't take a lot once you've got that first sort of row.
Just to point out, by the way, the moonstone doesn't come in the kit.
No.
We're just using this because it's coming up for you in a little while, and it is available to pre-order at the moment as well at JewelleryMaker.com. So if you're going off to bed a little early or you're popping out, lucky thing, you can check that out now.
Okay, so again, so that's all I'm going to do. So I'll just do a couple of rotations, and then that's going to be the way of catching it, just like that. See, I mean, it's not the neatest of wraps because obviously I've switched techniques, but you can see that like that. You would then, if you want to, the way that I would test it. Is just obviously make sure it's sitting as it should do. And the way that I would test it is, I know that it needs another row, but if you sort of push the back of the gemstone, can you see that movement? The stone's moving, just a little, there you go, so you can push that out.
Right.
So it does, but I knew that would happen. So if you just feel that little bit of movement, do another row.
More,
So, and then you just take these sides here, and as you can see, it's just a figure of 8 weave up to a certain point. And then when you get to the top, I've just taken both those wires to meet again and just done what I call a 5 and 3, which is where you wrap 5 times around one wire, 3 times around both. So if I show you up close, you'll see exactly what I mean. You can actually see that weave here. See, it's 5 around one, and then 3 times around both. And then it just sort of brought those around and sort of coiled one and kept one plain. And just sort of brought them back down. And I have actually, and you know I don't do symmetrical, but this is quite
quite symmetrical.
It's very symmetrical for me. So, and just mirrored it on the opposite side. But that's, you know, have a play with it and just sort of let the design evolve. But that's the best way to treat these transparent gemstones for me.
It's lovely, isn't it? And it does, you know, it allows the light through as well, doesn't it? Now, in that kit, you have got so much Smoky quartz and Amazonite. The price tag is absolutely ridiculous. 95 carats of each. The 4 cabochons I've got of each gemstone here as well. Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about the findings. That's like just thrown in for good measure, if you like. £22.95 for these gemstones. Incredible. People multi-buy. I've got a collector that's bought 6 of these
I don't
kits.
blame you though, because each of these gemstones are, like, especially as Tanzanites, they are amazing.
The money making potential in this kit is again ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about if you're selling. NAXC93, if you do have that in your basket still, just make sure that you're checking out. Gorgeous. Right. As I said, Moonstone will be coming up for you in a short while. It is available at JewelleryMaker.com to pre-order. Thank you so much for showing us.
That's all right. I'll do something pretty with this whilst you're doing stuff.
Lovely, why not? Right, let's bring you... Whoa! I just want to show you this. This one jumped straight out at me. That's absolutely beautiful. It's like there's petals embellished within the stone. Look at that. Oh, I love that one. Absolutely beautiful. Whoa, 210 carats of charoite nuggets. Look at the size of these gemstones. If you were thinking of going to bed early, I probably wouldn't, if I were you. 0800 644 655. Oh my gosh, absolutely ridiculous, I tell you. I'm just looking to try and find one that I would use as a ring, but there's too many to choose from. £6. Yes, it's a lovely shape, isn't it? That one is a lovely size, lovely shape in there. But then when you look at the markings, I mean, look at that one there. I love that. That's my favourite one. That is my favourite gemstone on this strand. Can you see how you've got that gorgeous pearly-like cluster? £6.95. COGP87. Shirley says I'm actually doing the 5 and 3 right now. Loving the show tonight. The 5 and 3. Sounds like a dance move, doesn't it? Huh? Oh, Ryan, where have you been? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ryan's like, is that a diet? The 5 and 3?
You literally just did a close-up on it, but I was like, that's the 5 and 3 right there, 5 times around.
That's 5 and 3. He's very tired. He was concentrating on his camera move, you know? That's what it is. 5 and 5. There is a 5 and 2 diet, actually, isn't there?
There is, yeah. Yeah, not far off.
We'll give you that, Ryan. It's fine. There's a 5 and 2 diet, so 5 and 3. Swarovski cabochon. Oh, the pearls, the hot fix ones. I do the 5 and 2 diet, actually. 5 glasses of wine. 2 gins. Yeah.
That sounds like a good... Can I come around your diet with you? That sounds awesome.
Right, now these, I'm guessing you've never seen these before, Sheridan. These are absolutely fab. So there's a tool that we do here at Jewellery Maker called the Hot Fix tool. And if you've ever seen something like bridal shoes where there's pearls, or shoes that have pearls embossed on them, it's Hot Fix basically. These are Swarovski pearls that you've got here. Now with your Hot Fix tool, all you would do is just embed them or emboss them, if you like, onto whatever it is. That could be onto fabric, it could be onto a bridal dress, it could be onto a veil, it could be onto cards if you're a crafter perhaps, it could be onto bridal shoes. Oh my gosh, imagine. It could be onto the purse. You can literally hot fix your house if you want to. So, you know, I mean, it's entirely up to you. RGSQ60, £2.95. You're going to get 48 pieces. I mean, that beautiful. It doesn't, oh, does it? Yes, Rosaline, the colour. Rosaline. Colour that, yeah, because it's rose, isn't it? So I'm guessing that that's the colour, yeah, because they're a pink hue that you've got there. RGSQ60, and they're 4mm. Were they 4mm? Beautiful. Amethyst for you. Let's see. There we go. Amethyst round or irregular ovals. Have a look at these. Look at this colour. Look at these colour. Beautiful. I love the shape. Love the shape of these. 72 carats. 5x4 to 13 by 6 millimetres in size. They would make beautiful rings.
Yeah, and earrings for me. I'd be thinking earrings.
Oh yeah.
It's a nice little draw.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was focusing on what I was doing. I was like, what?
Yeah, maybe, but I have a better idea.
No, I just think because I just think they look nice as earrings.
Yeah,
Little
no,
drops.
you can use them for either or, can't you?
Use them for both.
Laura
there's
is the
enough on there.
designer, and we all kind of immediately, don't listen to me, you just pick up a gemstone strand and immediately you have one thing that pops into your head, don't you? A way of using them. They are gorgeous. They're really, really pretty. Okay. WTRU30. You may have seen these very recently at this price, I'm just saying. 0800 644 655. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 35 individual gemstones on that strand. They are Zambian. Cream of the crop. Deep purple hues. You've got their chocolate box purples. They are divine. Linda in Hertfordshire's in. She's ready. And you need to be ready, Linda, because $14.95 is not what you are paying today. WTRU30 is your code. 0800 644 655, or on the web today. Ooh, £5 back in your pocket. £9.95 for you this evening. 0800 644 655 WTRU30. You can dial in now. You can press your number 1 button and get straight through to the call centre and confirm. Remember, it's all about confirmation. Remember, do you know what? You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You've got nothing to lose. Free telephone number, amazing price tag, 30-day money-back guarantee. Get them home, have a look, see how you could use them in your stash. Do you know what, Laura? I actually just really like them as they are. Restranded like that, they'd look incredible, wouldn't they?
Maybe put some little spaces in between them, maybe some little pearls if you had some
all the rose gold.
Yeah, the rose gold.
Early on, all the rose gold plated findings that we had early on. And if you are thinking of working on any birthstone pieces in preparation for next year, now's a really good time of year to start getting ready, isn't it? Perfect. Oh, great addition to the kit that we had earlier on.
Definitely.
Nugget strand. Look at that colour. Ooh.
I like.
Look at that, imagine. So added in with the kit earlier on, you could recreate that. Oh my gosh, literally that colour. I mean, it's neon apatite. It is so neon, it's unbelievable. You walk into a room and somebody's wearing neon apatite.
Oh, you'll be noticed.
Yeah, it's not for the shy and retiring.
not.
If you don't like compliments, it's not for you. 150 carats of your neon apatite you've got there. It's absolutely beautiful. Really striking blue hue. There is nothing else quite like that. It's stunning. And as we were saying earlier on with the kit, that it's a great kind of try before you buy kind of thing with the nugget strands. You know, you're not going to get 150 carats of faceted rondelles for £7.95, are you? £7.95. Imagine that just with pearls, you know, like your BWA pearls, just that kind of splash of colour in with your kind of beachy style pearls. It would look amazing, wouldn't it? 0800 644 655. 98 centimetre strand that you've got there. That is essentially 2 strands, and we saw how far that they go in the kit as well.
Definitely. And again, they'd go lovely with that kit, wouldn't they? With the Tanzanite. Can you imagine a Tanzanite?
Ooh, the 2 tones of blue.
Yeah, that would be beautiful. But again, I also think they would look lovely with this kit. Can you imagine if you kind of sprinkled some of them in with the gold? Sprinkled.
I mean, you know, we talk about
Literally,
it
just
like
sprinkle
it's
them.
glitter. Yeah, genuine gemstones that we're talking about here. Sprinkle them.
Sprinkle them.
You know?
Like
sprinkles on your cake. Oh, wow. £7.95 LVRU90 is your code. Tina in Greater London. Sandra's got hers. Heather, you're back in. Claire, you've just managed to get yours. Sarah, you're there in Clackmannanshire as well. Congratulations to you. Collector in Bedfordshire. Loads of you coming in for these. A massive, massive well done. Do you know, nugget strands as well? I love them. Just simple over-the-head necklaces. I've been honest with you before. I do have a few that I haven't restranded. We always recommend you restrand. They are never stranded for wear, okay? So they could break very easily. But they just look lovely. Straight over the head, you can tie a knot in them. You can double them up, lay them up if you want to. You can wrap them around the wrist lots of times if you want to. They're brilliant, really versatile. With the moonstone.
With the moonstone. They would go lovely with this design, wouldn't they? Imagine if you had this and you put those there.
See why you're a designer, Laura Lou. If we go with some pearl nuggets, I like these. I love these irregular shapes. I'm going to put these with the pink tourmaline as well because I think that is ultimate vintage that you've got there. Rose gold, pink tourmaline and pearls. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Pearl nuggets. Now, as I was saying earlier on, before Jewellery Maker, I just thought all pearls were round, white and ivory. That's all I knew. However, having all of these shapes and sizes means that we can do so much more with our jewellery making. Now, if you've got the 0.4mm gauge wire as part of the kit earlier on, you know, making hair vines to go in hair combs. I had the hair combs yesterday actually in the rose gold colour. You could just pop these nuggets on, do your tiara twist, add them into hair combs, you know, for bridal wear. If you are making a hair comb for a bride, you're not going to want the perfectly round 7, 8, 9, 10mm pearl, are you? You're going to want something that is organic, that is almost floral-like, gypsophilia-like in its appearance. These would be perfect for that spray in a hairpiece, adding into a bouquet even, in a fascinator, gorgeous. And that's what's great about having all these different shapes and sizes. 7.5 by 6mm in size, £9 and 95 pence. And can I just honestly say, I just assumed that these had been bleached because they are so white and they are so shiny. They're natural. £6 and 95 pence.
You know, you said about doing a hair vine. I did actually. I made one. I think I had a show just before the royal wedding, and we were doing wedding themed. So I actually made myself a hair vine and plaited. I used pearls and I used Swarovski crystals, and I plaited it into sort of like a plait going around the back of the head sort of thing, like you know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
And I plaited it in, and it looks so pretty. And I've done it on my daughter's hair. I've done a French plait in her hair, and just used the vine like in with her hair.
Yeah.
And then just pull out all the pearls and the crystals, and it looks so pretty.
Imagine, with some Swarovski in there as well.
Just to add that little bit of sparkle. Really easy to make.
I love it. I just love it. And do you know what? That is a price tag that we can experiment with, isn't it? You know, we can come and we can get ourselves some wire. If you've got the hair combs yesterday in the clearance, brilliant. If you can get some on the website, great. You know, £6.95. Have a play with them. You know, get some Swarovski and work on these designs. You'll be amazed at what you can create. You really will. So many of us, we all started out as beginners, and we'll all think, you know, even now. I mean, although I've been here for years, I haven't made a huge amount of jewellery at all. And, you know, I look at this piece that Laura's made and think, I can't do that. I can't possibly do that. But then when you see the demonstrations and it's broken down into little bits for you, it just becomes so much clearer and easier.
And it's just, I think, confidence in yourself as well.
Yeah.
And not being afraid to have a go.
Yeah, I think sometimes just go for it. Just go for it. Well done. Right, moonstone. That one.
Mine. But you have to kind of, you can't take it out. It's doing something.
Ooh. Well, what's this one then? It's like a...
Okay, what are we doing?
I don't know. I was just going to carry on doing what you were doing.
Are you?
I probably shouldn't really, because I'll probably mess it up for you. Have a look. 25 carats in a single solitaire. Now, can anybody remember the carat weight as the one we had on the deal of the day the other day?
No.
Because I don't think it was this big. 49.95 is where it went. I'm just saying, but look, this is no bad reflection on the deal of the day. So this is the thing here at Jewellery Maker. This is what we're saying when we can never guarantee prices. We never know what deal we're going to get with the next parcel of the same gemstone, okay? We just don't know. So the parcel that we got 2 years ago could have been way more expensive than the parcel we got today, for example, you know? we may have bought more today than we did 2 years ago, so therefore we got a better price. And this is why prices will differ for similar gemstones. You might think, well, how is that one £30 and that one £50? That's why, depending on how much we bought at the time, the deal that we get on the time, all of these things are factors. This is 25 carats. 25 carats. Oh, so I only had, should I have some more? Or is this 25 carats in that? That's a big one then, isn't it? 25 carats in a single gemstone. So I only have one, but we've got 3 on the recording. Plain oval cabochons. I'm going to go with, well, let's just go with the carat weight, and then it doesn't matter, does it? So 25 carats. We've got 1 on our computer picture. We've got 3 on the recording. So a lot of the time with cabochons, what that means is you may get 1 at 25 carats, but you could get 3 at, 10 carats, 10 carats and 5 carats. So, it will, we're just double checking. So sometimes we bring you cabochon packs, you may get more. Okay, on the breakdown, we're getting 1. Right. Okay, so we think you're getting 1. Either way, if you get a couple, you're guaranteed 25 carats, okay? But we do think that you're getting 1 with this, 1 single gemstone that is 25 carats. The more points, the more carats you can fit into a single gemstone, the better. £19.95 is not your price tag. Now, do you have a size on this anywhere? Let's get a ruler. This is where we need. I've got a list. I've got a list of things we need in the studio. Calipers is one of them. It's like top of the list. I would say that is approximately.
I reckon about 30 centimetre, 30 millimetre.
Right.
3 centimetres.
Let's have a look. And this is very approximate. You're talking approximately 25 millimetres by about 19 millimetres, approximately. £12 and 95 pence for you this afternoon. ETNV20 is your code. 0800 644 655. We did give ours to Laura just to, come up with something fabulous, as she always does. A little challenge we thought we'd squeeze in to the end. 0800 644 655. £12.95. Look at the quality that you have here. That adulorescence is spectacular. Dancing off of that gemstone. All of this wire work. I don't know how you get on with it. Look at that blue. Whoa, it's electric, isn't it? Very much like your Labradorite. It's all about the angle in which the light hits the gemstone that enables you to see that incredible, incredible adulorescence. ETNV20 is your code for this one. Do you know, I just never know when she's finished. Like, I just don't. Like, we're done, okay? No, we're not. We're not. £12.95. It's like all your Christmases have come at once. It's like the gift that keeps giving. 25 carats in a single cabochon I have here. Cheryl in South Yorkshire, Jean in Hampshire, Donna in Hampshire, Kath in Tyne-and-Weir, Anne's back in, congratulations. Linda, Doreen, Karen in Kent, you're there.
Wow.
No. £9.95. Imagine if I'd set that into in fact, the shop I go to in Pembrokeshire all the time, they sell handcrafted silver jewellery. If I were looking at a 25 carat moonstone solitaire, bezel set into 925 sterling silver, that would be £80 upwards. Like, they are, like, standardly in that particular shop, 70, 80, 90 pack, like, big prices. £9.95. Deirdre in Greater London, Karen in Kent's got 2, Donna in Hampshire, Janice in Worcestershire, Avril in Lancashire, Lisa in Hertfordshire, you're there, Kath in Tyne and Weir. 0800 644 655. Just to make sure that you check out those baskets as soon as you possibly can. It's the only way that you can secure this price tag, by the way. It is imperative that you check out your baskets. You can leave them. I know some of you leave them there sometimes, not on purpose, just completely by accident. You might go off to do something, completely forget, come back to your basket in the morning, the price tag has gone back up. And you know what, again, as we said, we can never guarantee repeating these prices. There is a tiny wincy queue at the moment. It's seconds, it's a free telephone number. It's not going to cost you a single penny. Now you have 9 minutes to finish that.
Okay, no pressure.
Okay.
I can do that. I can do that.
Brilliant. Right. Labradorite. Oh, hello. Not got many, 55 carats of your Labradorite multi-shaped cabochon. So this is an assortment, okay? So you could get more at smaller sizes, you could get less at bigger sizes. 55 carats of your Labradorite, 55 carats in total. They are just stunning. What is great, I have to say, about these cabochon packs is that you can't guarantee the shapes in them either. So it might be that in my pack I might get a cushion, which I love. In the next pack I might get a round, you know. All these different shapes. I love multi-buy-in, picking my favourite pack or packs and sending the others back. Love doing that. I love to see what shapes that I can get. £10.95, GHRU21 is your code. Karen on the web, congratulations. Deirdre, you're back in, congratulations. And Linda Beverley, you're there, well done. Gorgeous. Right. Ooh. Decisions. Unicolite. Oh! Yeah. Oh my gosh. Under 30? That's what we're doing, isn't it? Whoa. Oh, come on, look at the colour of that. Oh my gosh, look at the colour of that. Now, can I just say, many moons ago, I was in Harrods in London in one of the designer concessions there, and I was talking to a lady about some Tanzanite earrings, and they were cabochons. I can't remember exactly what they were like, but I can tell you they were not too dissimilar from what we were looking at here. There were 2 of them, approximately this size, around about this colour, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Now, this particular lady that worked on this designer concession was telling me that more often than not, they set their cabochons into earrings so that their backs are hidden because they use lesser quality Tanzanite in their earrings in cabochon form. That's how they're lesser quality, if you like. Okay, so I'm thinking, well, okay, if she's telling me that this is the lesser quality Tanzanite, maybe I've got a chance here. I've just tried on a ring that was £125,000, but maybe I've got a chance with these earrings if she's telling me they're the lesser quality. £47,000. Yeah. Oh dear. No. Somebody that we know, one of our colleagues that we used to work with, was told that white was the rarest form of Tanzanite and therefore paid thousands of pounds in a ring. Oh. You do have to go somewhere where people know what they're talking about. £19.95. That's a massive difference, isn't it, from 47? I can't make a direct comparison. Obviously, it was a finished piece of jewellery. Those earrings were probably platinum, you know. KZ NV83. Now, you know Tanzanite. You've seen it here since day dot at Jewellery Maker. It goes on colour. So Tanzanite is graded for its colour. You will get pieces of Tanzanite that have amazing clarity, and they'll be thousands and thousands of pounds. Is it just me? In coloured gemstones, what's it all about? The colour. It's all about the colour. And if you were asking my opinion on this, we are AAA plus easily. 9.5 carats. I think it's fair to say that I can have this one. And I think it's also fair to say that it's Sunday night. We're going to go out on a bang, and we are going to give you the best Monday morning feeling that you've ever had. Waking up tomorrow, I got 9.5 carats of Tanzanite last night in a single solitaire. 9.5 carats of Tanzanite in a single solitaire for £14. I don't mean to look disappointed in you.
In you.
In our Sheridan. She's saying, you look disappointed in me. Do you know what it is? And I genuinely, like we can sit here and say, oh, you know, we cut out the middleman, we go direct to the source. I still really don't know how we can do this when you go to jewellers. And, you know, and I'm not even going to say gemstone quality. You could be looking at something very similar to this that is set in silver, set in gold, and you could be paying thousands. I'm getting 3. You sold it to me, Sheridan. You sold it to me. Do you know what? $14.95. I am getting 2 of these. Do you know what? I would take that and have that bezel set into gold, like solid gold. Imagine the valuation of something like that.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Imagine. Do you know what? I do happen to know somebody who happens to be a guest designer here at Jewellery Maker as well. She's going to work on an Ethiopian opal for me, Hayley Kruger.
I was going to say.
I think I might just pass it to Hayley. Hayley Kruger, I've got an Ethiopian opal faceted solitaire. Basically, no, because Hayley Kruger does soldering.
Yeah,
she's
she's going to fix my engagement ring for me.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She does like she does all the proper machinery stuff, like. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I might just pass that to her and say. I think by the time I see Hayley Kruger, I'm going to have like a whole parcel of like I'm going to keep her going for the year. Amethyst. Browns. Well, you're going to see her, are you, Leah? Oh, yeah. She says, yeah, I'm going to see her. I haven't seen Hayley Kruger for ages. Have a look at these. Wow. 35 carats of amethyst graduated plain rounds. 5 to 6 millimetres in size. We are going out with a bang as if the Tanzanite wasn't good enough. Look at that. Look at that. I can't stop looking at the Tanzanite, I'm sorry.
Absolutely stunning.
0800 644. It's bezel set to gold. Oh my gosh. I'd have the band hammered as well.
She knows she's ignoring.
Oh my, I think I need 2 days off. ETRU at 97 is your code. £3.95. That is why you have stayed tuned right to the very end. ETRU 95. Our Philip in Staffordshire has managed to get his. A massive, massive well done. Laura Binding, you have been amazing as always. How have you got that?
It's not brilliant, but
literally just in the nick of time.
It just
I
needs
love
to
it.
finishing back, but it's just something quickly.
I love the way she's just like, yeah, something I just threw together quickly. I know. She's amazing. So when are you back?
Not in now until the 6th of October, so you'll get a break of me.
Oh, no. She's having a rest, clearly. Having a rest.
But I am teaching next Thursday.
Right, so
Viking knit.
workshop, there's still spaces available. It's the Viking Knit workshop this Thursday. Get yourself along to JewelleryMaker.com. Get yourself along to the workshop because they are amazing. I'll be here on Thursday as well, so you can come into the studio and say hello as well. I will be back on Wednesday though as well with guest designer Gemma Crow on the mid-show from 1 o'clock. We've got a cracking show lined up for you then actually, so please make sure you come back on Wednesday. Whatever you're doing for the next few days, have a great few, a safe few, and I shall see you back here on Wednesday at 1 o'clock.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.